What'd you think of the red cage, Yeah. I'm like, really? I mean, come on.
Billy, I think Billy or somebody that helped him run WGS put why is the Hell in a Cell red? It took every fiber in my being not to go because spray paint.
Nice opening match.
Hey everybody, welcome to HWR's Hardcore Wrestling Radio's coverage of WWE's Hell in a Cell 2018. And don't mind us, we are getting everything ready. We are live right now. We are live on both YouTube at HWR Show and on the Facebook page HWR Chat Room. And he is the #1 fan watching our show right now on HWR Show. He is George. How you doing, George? Over in the HWR Chat Room is Billy, the Wrestle Gamer. He says someone named Susie the Duck is following him on Twitter. He's going to kill one of us.
It's not me, but brother, shucky ducky quack quack.
That's gonna be James, I'll bet.
Yeah.
Or the unfortunate. The only other thing I can suspect is that maybe, Billy being called, a duck has gone worldwide.
He's at least he'd be better off than Titus worldwide.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, today, well, let me introduce right now. We have a few of the hardcore crew. There will be more coming on later on. But first, he is the incomparable one, the only, the leader of Lance Moss TV. He is Lance Moss.
Well, I've got my coffee for the first hour. The other stuff's in the refrigerator for the other 2 hours. And I am not Susie the Duck. I'll just throw that out there.
There you go. And he is our leader, the warden of our asylum. He is the host tonight. Rick, if you want to be the host tonight, he is the hardcore legend of HWR, Rick Head.
Oh, Joe, I think right now we're, no matter what's going on, whoever's hosting this crazy show, I think Hell in a Cell, right now we're starting off with Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton, which is one of the matches I am looking forward to see. So, as Lance said perfectly, we'll see what's going to happen in the second hour.
Oh, I'm going to start drinking in the second hour. That's what's going to happen.
Well, let me just say this. In the pre-show, they knew they retained their SmackDown Tag Team Championship, defeating Rusev Day. And we're now looking at the opening of the official Hell in a Cell match. And it is Jeff Hardy taking on Randy Orton. Now, these guys have quite a history since Randy returned. And what a fitting thing with Matt Hardy retiring last night in Corpus Christi at a house show. His brother is going to go on and take on, I would have to say, Rick, if there's anybody that has made their mark in the WWE, who's a dangerous son of a gun, has to be definitely Randy Orton.
Without question, Randy Orton shows that he truly can be one of the most sadistic people, or the characters, in wrestling. I didn't even have to say in wrestling. Obviously he's skilled on the mic, in the ring, and then he just has that outright dark personality. So absolutely.
Speaking of outright dark personalities, we have our own son of a bitch, Andy.
Hello, I can't believe that Palatoy have actually been in touch with the WWE and painted the cage the same colour as the toy.
And it has been a long time. Andy, welcome. Oh, and Andy, we need to talk to you. I need you to go right now, and this is a plug for all of us. Please, Andy, open up your browser and go to SkoldrinsRealm.com. Go click on Shop, and look down. We need to discuss a couple of things with you after the pay-per-view. And for you, George, your shirts are on the way. So get the pumps ready, get everything good, get yourself oiled up because you got to show off your shirts when you receive it. And yes, folks, we do have t-shirts for sale. It is the HWR Cruise different shirts as well as my Scoldrens Realm shirts. So again, go to ScoldrensRealm.com. Click on shop to see all our shirts. Andy, I need your opinion when you get there and you can see through that.
Yeah, I'm just looking now.
I'm going to haunt your dreams, Lance.
Dude, seriously, it's not me. Although, may you dream of Oksana tonight.
And I think there's a duck in the room, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring another friend of mine.
There.
He is the Wrestle Gamer, Billy. Hey, Billy, how are you? Fans, you can check out Billy on Twitch under the name Wrestle Gamer. And we're watching this match right now, and man, Randy Orton started out very viciously against Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
That I guess they painted it red so the blood doesn't show too much.
Yeah.
Especially for some company that has a no blood policy.
Well, it's either that or maybe it just showed significance of it being hell inside of a cell.
Then shouldn't it be like a darker red if they were going for that? This is like
Bright red.
fire engine inside of a cell.
Yeah.
Well,
Fire engine red, not really a dark red, or you know what I mean. I think that would have. I think Billy made that actually a fair point. The colors just. I understand what they were trying to do, but they could have made it a darker color.
well,
And then we heard about the stupid controversy about the red cage. Impact being upset we call it the red cage, but I think there's two totally different things because even. Despite the color, the Hell in a Cell and their Impact's cover of their like circle, not the 6 sides of steel. That's just a typical cage match. But they also had Billy, refresh my memory. They had that cage with the round dome on top of the little hole. Pretty much, the concept was to escape.
The X Division Asylum cage.
Thank you very much.
which is kind of a unique look for it because it almost reminded me of the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Over in the
Which-
HWR chat room. I hope I said this correctly. Manyan Kabar likes our video, so thank you. And we
everyone else-
somebody has their volume up on the pay-per-view. Ram
Probably me that
Layla.
same, right?
Ram Layla also likes our coverage. Thank you there. Well, Andy, what do you think the Stoked Haunted t-shirts?
Very nice. I might get a couple myself.
So you're gonna wear the shirt?
Now that's the other shirt, Lance. That's the other shirt.
They could have painted the ladders.
Not
Or bought painted ladders since it is a Vince McMahon company,
well, these two are going back and forth with very little give. Randy Orton is actually letting his hair grow, and he kind of looks like reminiscent of his Evolution days.
I would say more Legend Killer than Evolution.
Really? He was like that? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, Randy Orton's, for the most part, that's not really an unoriginal look. We've seen him grow his hair in and out several times. Right now, it looks more of a military cut.
Yeah.
Where, as opposed to when he first debuted, when he was in Evolution, he had his hair, a full head, his hair was short, but it wasn't military short. And
it was roundabout. Probably the same length as the refs, probably. Well, actually, a little bit bushier than the refs right now. when he first debuted.
Well, it looks like Randy Orton was about to do an RKO on Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy pushed him to the gate and used that same chair to launch himself at Randy Orton. Beautiful move. Now the question here, gentlemen, is what's Jeff Hardy's future now that his brother is retired? You think he will be around for a while?
In all honesty, I'm going to say yes. Despite Jeff Hardy being more of the Daredevil as opposed to Matt, Jeff Hardy, his career has always been stellar as a singles competitor as well as a tag team with his brother Matt. But, you know, you put the two on singles next to each other, Jeff Hardy is far more successful. He's a two-time WWE champion. Matt Hardy has not won. The only title I think he won was the USA title, and he beat MVP.
Yeah.
Well,
and it depends on what your definition of a long run is, or a long time.
Rick,
I think he's at least out there for a couple of years probably, because he is getting up there in age.
I also believe too that Matt Hardy also won the WWE's version of the ECW Championship, as well as not only the tag team titles in the WWE now with not only with his brother but with Bray Wyatt. I think I don't remember. Let me ask our resident Mike Tenay, George. Did Matt Hardy win an Intercontinental Championship? So while George gets that for us, we're going to go back to this match and looks like Jeff Hardy's on the top. Yep, and by the sound of Rick, you can tell what's gonna happen.
Nice superplex,
reminiscent of his father, Cowboy Bob Orton.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, Randy Orton has far surpassed his father. Don't get me wrong, Cowboy Bob Orton. In its time, he was a great character, but even when he was a wrestler, he was still very mediocre at best. I think him being, one of Roddy Piper's counterparts, that's pretty much where you really saw him.
Especially somebody with a calcium deficiency.
Yep.
I mean, hell, how else did it take him over a year to recover from a broken hand?
And guys, look at this. I don't know if you caught it, but when he did that superplex, Jeff actually hit him in the nuts. When he goes down, you can see Randy going, fuck. And you can see his face right now that Randy is not happy. Jeff?
Guys, I'll be back.
Jeff, let me say one word. Or should I say two words? Sing Brothers. Don't get Randy pissed off.
Well, then again, Jeff's a little bit bigger than the damn Singh brothers.
Yeah. Andy,
he's at least full grown.
Yeah, he's like both of them combined. Well, Andy, what do you think of this match so far?
Yeah, really.
Oh, sorry, I had to mute because I've got the volume on my television. Boring. But then again, everything with Jeff Hardy in is boring.
It's kind of a typical Jeff Hardy kind of match. What about you, Billy?
It annoys me that they say, like, John Cena's got 5 moves, Matt Hardy's got 1, high flying. Without that, he's got nothing. Without his high flying moves, he's not a wrestler. The guy is a stuntman, nothing more.
Oh, absolutely, Andy. I'll agree with you, on that. He is a high flyer, but that's one of his repertoires. You have wrestlers that are just outright who, Brock Lesnar, who just beats the shit out of you, and actually, I'll even say this. You have him. People like Braun Strowman again, and one of these monsters who are not technical. They'll just pick you up and slam you around. Then you have Randy Orton, who has a nice mixture of both. He can do high flyer, but he really doesn't. He's more of just like a technical wrestler.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, there's millions of Hardy fans, whether you're a Jeff or a Matt Hardy fan. But name me 5 moves that they actually do that are wrestling moves. I can't name any.
Twist of Fate.
Not really a wrestling move, it's their gimmick.
Actually, it's technically an RKO.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's their move. They've got nothing. You never see them do any groundwork or nothing. You never see them submission holds, nothing.
Submission hold on.
Do a side headlock or something.
No, that's not a submission move. That's a weird out move. I think even Joe agreed on that one.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody's ever really. Yeah, but he does that. He does that reverse calf kick. He does that double leg drop on the
Guy's
when
nuts.
he's got him split up, and he's like, he does that. He'll do like a running, like a baseball slide kick to the face when somebody's setting up. I've seen him do a snapmare. So, and like you said, Andy, even his finishing moves, even his high flying moves, he does 3 or 4 of those.
Yeah.
He's a stunt guy.
Well, you've just answered your own question. And just like everybody will say they can do this. They can wrestling moves, not television wrestling moves. If you were in the school, could you do any of those moves? Wrestling?
Oh,
No.
okay. I get what you're saying. Like basic
amateur,
collegiate, what have you.
basic, legitimate wrestling moves. They haven't got none.
You're
Period.
right. I'll agree with you on that. When it comes to the technical level, absolutely not. But you tell me, you show me a technical wrestler who can do all the high flying, super, or Joe's called flip flop moves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Over in the HWR show, we have, over in the HWR chat room, we have Jason Michael Campbell, who's watching our stream here. Thank you for watching. Again, as part of our legal coverage, we are basically just talking about and giving the results in our commentary throughout this. We are not streaming the pay-per-view, so if you want to see the pay-per-view,
an alternative to WWE.
yeah, the commentary. Meanwhile, let's going back to this. Randy Orton has really taken to Jeff Hardy, ripped off his shirt, took his belt off, gave him a good couple of shellacking right there, and now Randy is doing something that I haven't seen in a while. He's putting him in the folding ladder, and now is closing the ladder with Jeff in it. And I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
He's doing the classic. If you remember the Garvin stomp.
Yeah, I know that, but it looks so funny with Matt in that.
Yeah. It does look, but again, it's this is where you see Orton's. He has that like old school technical.
Yeah.
Amongst him just doing like these vicious sick moves that he could do without getting disqualified.
Exactly. Over in HWR show, George says Matt has not won an Intercontinental Championship, so that's good to know.
No, he won the U.S. title.
Yeah, over in HWR chat room, Terry Boyer says even Andy can wrestle better than Ronda Rousey. We have Hope who gave us a big heart for watching. She's watching the show here, as well as several others. Thank you, folks. Thanks for supporting us and giving us a thumbs up. And again, we always appreciate your interactions, everybody, and definitely, your support. So keep it up with us. And again, we are broadcasting our opinions and live results, our commentary of this pay-per-view, and we are not streaming it. So check that out. And it looks like now it's been taken over. There goes that drop kick that you were talking about, Rick. The kind of standing little short drop kick from Jeff Hardy. And now Jeff is in command of this match. And I don't know if I could tell, but Lance, did he kind of break? Is he bleeding in his back? I'm talking about Jeff.
Possibly.
Then there goes the delete motion.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's hard to tell because the camera's like in the different position. There goes the twist of faith. Nope, push onto the ropes. Come on, beautiful snap, power slam. I don't think anybody does that slam better than Randy Orton.
Yeah, again, there's that technical abilities that we continue to talk about. And like I said, whether it's just an outright brawl fight, that's again in Randy Orton's wheelhouse. He is the type of person that will, if he has to beat you technically wrestling and maybe take some moves up to that level, fine. And now he can also has that old ECW extreme vicious. I'll pull anything out and slam you with it.
Exactly.
Is Jeff Hardy off his tits?
What do you mean?
Well, Randy Orton's just been trying to get up off the floor. If you can backtrack, if you're watching it on the network, Randy Orton was lying on the floor and got up butt first. Shows you quick close up of Jeff Hardy unzipping his fucking trousers.
Well, maybe he had to relieve himself. You leave Jeff Hardy alone. Or he got a hard on. Who knows? Well,
maybe he likes it rough.
Now Randy Orton's getting the screwdriver. You want to screw me? I'm going to screw you, little boy.
Well, let's hope he doesn't put that screwdriver in the wrong place. Well, what's that?
And somebody take that soundbite of Andy and do something dirty with it.
Well, Terry says Jeff Hardy has tits. Okay. Well, I think Randy just is pulling out a thing out of Abdullah the Butcher's.
Oh God! No!
Oh my God!
No!
Randy is pulled out something out of Abdullah the Butcher's. Oh, he's putting
my God! My God! That's sick.
No, it hurts.
That's a sadistic. Oh my fucking God!
Randy he's got the screwdriver in Jeff Hardy's ear.
And my ear is killing me.
I see where this is going.
He is turning Jeff's ear around from that hole, and he is torturing Jeff Hardy, and the fans are
that's not selling. That's, oh my God, he's ripping my damn ear off.
Yeah,
he took that. He took that thing and he actually spun it. You can see.
Yeah, you can. No, he spun it. Let's hope that he lets it go. Oh, low blow from Jeff Hardy on Randy Orton, and now Jeff has the. Well, no, he had the screwdriver.
That is like somebody's doing that. Hit him in the nuts.
Yeah. Okay, the screwdriver. Wait a minute. Oh, and there's the belt. He's using the belt on Randy Orton, taking him back to the woodshed.
Beating his ass.
Not bad for a beginning.
Oh, I think actually Randy Orton is one who's busted open in the back, or has a gash in the back.
Well, and now Jeff with that chair on. Yes, he's got a deep scar. That's the one who had it. George even says in the HWR channel, he says, "Shit, I can't watch this. Puke." Referring to the
I
ear
had to
incident.
just kind of look away after a bit. I was like, "Wow."
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We're going to do something that we haven't done in any of the pay-per-views, folks, besides pay attention.
Drink?
Well, no, we do that already. We do that with every show.
That is true. That is very true.
Even Four Corners Rants, we do. No, what we're going to do is let's score, everybody, for those watching the pay-per-view and those are watching us, on both HWR Chat Room, HWR Show, and the crew here. Let's judge which brand pulled off the better matches. Now, mind you, this is a SmackDown match. We got to see 2 SmackDown matches, which is the New Day retaining their tag titles, which was pretty average. And so far, oh my God, look at Randy's back. Did you see that close-up of his back?
No. Yeah, Randy's got to be bleeding because the referee is putting on gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know I'm going to catch heat for that.
It's weird. Look, if you look at that.
What? Oh, I get why.
Oh, that's the belt. That's the belt.
Yeah, Jeff has studded belts, yeah. That's why.
Oh. I think that's why we saw some take it off. The ref probably said, "Hey, look, you need to take this shit off."
Yeah. Well, James is the referee. Basically, you know what? Right now, Rick, this is again, this is the second match. Well, if you want to count the pre-show, this is the second SmackDown match, and so far, this is really a good match. Gory, but really good compared to the individuals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else watched it yesterday, but did y'all see them put how they actually build Hell in a Cell?
Yeah, I saw it. It was interesting.
Yeah.
Yep. George says he's bleeding from tiny holes in his back from Hardy's belt. Yep.
Yeah.
Twist of Faith from Jeff Hardy on Randy Orton, and Randy's down in the middle. And now Jeff is stomping the chair. I don't know. Why is he? Okay, he's just evening it out.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sorry. If you guys just saw that, Jeff put the chair on Randy's chest and Randy looked down on it. Like, okay, I'm supposed to hold this. And a swanton dive from the top rope onto that chair, onto Randy Orton. 1, 2. And guess what, guys? Randy has a deep cut on his left leg as well, on his left thigh. And it looks
I
like
haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, and he looks like
Oh God, I see the. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Ow.
yeah, he's got a deep gush.
There's like a.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, you get the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you just caught it, everybody, but the chair actually hit Randy on. Yeah, look at that. He's got something sticking in that. Oh my God, the skin is peeling from there. Randy also had that chair thrust in his jaw. Wow, Randy's a bloody mess without actually being a bloody mess.
Well, good. Why did no? Fuck.
You know, wow. That's all I could say. It is wow.
Let's see.
Vince, Stephanie, and Triple H must be on holiday. Came back to old school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might get a bit more viewers.
Yeah.
Because it's been getting stale as shit over the last 12 months.
Yeah. And that's usually what happens when they do a split. What the fuck is this?
Have you guys seen the latest that they've been publishing everywhere?
Hey guys.
NXT's costing them more money to actually put on than it's making?
No.
Am I hearing Andy right now?
Yeah, the son of a bitch.
I just do a good Andy Weatherall impersonation.
There's my Andy.
I'm alright, I think. It's costing $57,500 every NXT show, and they're making 22 and a quarter profit. Not profit, loss.
Well, and let's go quickly to the tail of the tape here. He is Jeffrey Nero Hardy. He is currently 41 years old. He is from the underwater city of North Carolina. His brother is, of course, Matt, and sisters Los Reba Sky. He is 6'1", 225, and he was trained by Dory Funk Jr. and Michael Hayes. Now, we are watching also that Jeff just beat Randy Orton and put him on the table. And what he's going to do, we don't know yet.
I know what he's going to do.
He's going to climb up the small ladder, leapfrog over the middle ladder, land on Randy Orton.
He's done this
and
before.
Randy will probably move out of the way, more than likely.
Nah, Jeff had second thoughts.
All right, and he is Randall Keith Orton. He is currently 38 years old, from the city that ran me out, Knoxville, Tennessee. His father is Cowboy Bob Orton Jr. His uncle is Barry Orton.
Oh, this is gonna end very ugly.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh!
You know, oh my God! I think Jeff Hardy watched that Backyard Wrestling Kids. I think I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
Well,
What the hell? He's swinging from the top of the cage,
shit.
and he moved, and Randy moved, and Jeff just crashed straight through there. Oh, Jeff is
I'm
knocked
just
out.
now seeing it. Oh my god.
Here,
Guys,
same here. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
guys,
The ref was.
the guy is, the ref is calling.
Hold on. Whoa. What the fuck is this
That
guy
neck
doing? Oh my god. No, something's seriously wrong.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys.
Oh, he got knocked out.
Yeah, no, he got knocked down.
He's trying to end the match so they can get him help.
Yeah. All right.
God, that's scary as hell.
All right, guys, we need to see how Jeff landed, because I think this is more serious than This is more serious than anything else. I think he landed completely wrong,
Oh yeah.
and he hasn't moved yet.
Oh, he's fucked. Look at his face.
Oh my god.
All right, folks.
Wow.
Yeah, the winner of this match. Let's look at the replay here. He's swinging back and forth. He drops, and he landed face first straight down. The hands did not block too much of it. Even Randy's concerned. Look at this.
Okay, Jeff just made sure his neck was not broken. Because he saw, if you look where, and he at least tries to move his hands.
Yep, he's moving his hands slowly.
Yeah. And Orton really looks disappointed. Like, really, this is how it's gonna end? You know, and again, for those of you who didn't understand the reference that I made earlier, last week there was some video, some kid who jumped off like he was on some regular sized ladder, and he went to go do a body splash on a kid that was on, like, I don't know if you guys know, like those plastic tables that you would have like for like cookouts. He lands on the thing, but he lands on his jaw, and you saw it. I'm like, oh my god! And that's pretty much what happened with Jeff Hardy. He just landed the wrong way.
Yeah, what is called planchot. He planchot himself straight down, and it's so bad that even Randy is standing back, because normally Randy will be.
We all know Randy would attack him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Randy's got a big gash on his leg. He's got cuts on his back. But I think Jeff Hardy is the one that walked away.
Oh my god!
Look at this, the replay again, guys. Again,
they're showing it and showing it and showing it.
Yeah, I think this is serious here. Yeah, he felt he did not block it too much.
The referee didn't know what to do. The referee's like, "What do I do?" I'm like, "You're a fucking referee, you moron."
Well, I think in sometimes when you look at it, you don't know if it's legit. You know, you think it's just a gimmick, but
no. But the thing is he had him pinned, and the referees just stopped and paused. Yeah. I mean, we've seen this more than once. It's not the first time where a referee made a bad call.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, he's concerned what's going on with when the wrestler doesn't grab your hand and makes any movement. You're kind of like a little bit afraid. Like, okay, you know, he's calling for people to come down, and they weren't coming down. But in this case, you know, I think he was just more scared of what happened with Jeff Hardy than anything else. And again, your winner, folks, for this match in this first Hell in a Cell match is Randy Orton. But I think Jeff Hardy took himself out. You know, Jeff just nodded like he's okay. So there's.
Do you know what pisses me off about modern wrestling fans?
What?
You've just seen two guys put the body on the line like that, and then you get people on the front row going to Randy Orton, boo with the thumbs down. So disrespectful.
Exactly.
Whether you dislike the guy or not, they've just, both of them, put the best performance on of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jeff,
you know, for a short match, yeah, I'll definitely have to give, you know, like, definitely account for that last spot, man. I don't think it ended the way he wanted to. And, you know, it's spots like that, you know, he miscalculated, and there's so very little room for error. That's probably one of his biggest mistakes.
I mean, I don't know if Kayla can, why we're watching them take Hardy off, if she can backtrack her stream and have a look at the bit she's missed where Randy Orton stuck a screwdriver through.
Oh no, I got to see it. I was trying to get like the food handed out to my family while I was watching it.
Sick. proper sick.
And you know what,
Oh,
everybody
man.
who's listening in, that is our vicious vixen from Kentucky Zone Wrestling. She is Zoe Nightshade, who just came in, and she had to come into the goriest part of the of this pay-per-view. So good to have you with us.
Great to be here. Never miss podcast. I love it.
All right, and again, folks, we just saw Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy. I'm sorry, being stretchered out because of I guess a bad fall.
Yes, that was a bad fall.
Yeah, I think that was kind of a bad fall.
Put it lightly. Not to mention, I don't think Jeff Hardy is an earlobe anymore.
Well,
Right?
yeah.
Oh man, that was awful.
Oh, I just saw a twist, and it's like,
That hurt
usually,
me looking at it.
you know what it almost reminds me of is that, if you guys remember, like almost a few decades ago, they had the Macho Man Randy Savage versus, it was a feud with Jake the Snake Roberts, and of course they had this defanged snake, which was like biting it at the time, and for me, I was young, and I'm like, oh my god, it was just horrific, even though there was no true damage being done.
Yep.
I heard a rumor that was not de-venomized, that it still had venom.
No, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
I thought
was.
they removed the fangs.
No,
Because if
it
you
was.
look at it,
It was de-venomized. They took all the venom out, but
And the fangs.
but the fangs, no, the fangs they actually left in there, because if you look at Macho's arm, it actually penetrates his arms.
no, it doesn't. If you go back and look, he's no fangs. It's just biting on him, and they had to add a little fake blood into it.
Oh, okay.
Because it was trying, it couldn't keep the grip.
Mm.
That would still hurt like hell.
Yeah.
It's like a little pinch.
I still have to say the most horrific spot I've ever seen is still tonight with that spin.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal.
All right. Well, again, everybody, you know what? This is HWR's coverage of Hell in a Cell. You're hearing our commentary and our results, also opinions throughout the night, but we are not streaming it. So if you're tuning in looking to think that we're streaming it, go to the WWE Network and pick it up from there.
Stream it yourself.
Yeah, stream yourself. You know.
You cheapskate.
Turn Cole off and turn us on. There you go.
Absolutely. Turn Tom Phillips and Byron Saxon and Vanilla Ice off and put
Right.
us and raise the volume, because we are 10 times better than those people combined.
Absolutely.
Zoe, what we're doing also tonight is we're going to score Raw and SmackDown for their shows. Right now, we did see 2 matches from SmackDown. New Day retained their title over the team of Rusev and Aiden English, and we saw Randy Orton take on Jeff Hardy, and Randy won. I guess the next match is another SmackDown match, and this is for the women's champions, for the SmackDown Women's Championship. It is the Nature Girl, I'm going to call her that way, Reed Flair, thank you. You can tell she's Reed, because look at the fake boobs. And alright, and then taking on the new heelish Irish Lass Kicker.
And I hold on real quick. I want to do a few shout outs. First, the Wrestle Gamer, Billy Boo Joe. He joined us earlier, but I think he had to take off. But he said, now this is how the rest of the show will measure up to the first match. Can they keep that energy up? Hardy vs. Orton definitely brought some wows and holy shits for sure.
Oh, yeah.
As always.
So.
And we have a notable couple of other people giving us thumbs up and everything. Thanks. George over in the HWI show.
And Terry Boyer over in the HWI chat room. That's over on Facebook.
Yep. So we are packed night, everybody. And thanks for watching. The Wrestle Gamer is back watching our product. And let's just say now we're waiting on this match to begin for this. We're seeing kind of the build-up of the the storyline between Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. I kind of, you know what? I kind of look at this match. I can't really pin the heel tag on Becky. I gotta say, this is kind of vintage Flair, where Rick will always win the title, sneak it in, and blame the other person. We've seen it throughout his NWA days. Charlotte is just carrying it over, playing, hey, it's not my fault, it's her fault for not capitalizing. So Becky is just using that, not really a heel thing, but a frustration that's been built
if you want to, yeah, absolutely. And I think, again, when you talk about the Ric Flair taking every opportunity, she twisted it. That was supposed to be a one-on-one match, and then, of course, Charlotte had to stick her nose and get in. So I think, again, that's you have that dirtiest player in the game thing, and then you have the frustration. So I think that absolutely, when it comes to the storyline, so far it's pretty good. But tonight we're going to see how that ends.
Absolutely. Let's go to you, Zoe. You being the resident female manager wrestler of the group. Yeah, Lance, right?
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, you better answer.
She's on the Jeff thing.
No, I'm actually eating dinner while doing this, but anyhow, I love heel Becky. I think it's great. I absolutely adore it. And she's doing a great job at it. But yeah, I do see a lot of it being Ric Flair, as far as Charlotte goes, screwing over her best friend, winning the title over and over and over again. I'm really hoping Becky walks away with the win, though.
Yep, before this match, and it is now for the SmackDown Women's Championship, now coming to the ring, is the challenger, Becky Lynch, and here's the tale of the tape. She is Rebecca Quinn. She is currently 31 years old, from Limerick, Republic of Ireland. Okay, and she is currently 5'6", 135 pounds, and she was trained by several UK people, regarding Fergal DeWitt, Gonzo, I was going to say the great Gonzo from the Muppet Show, Gonzo de Mundo, and Paul Tracy. So that's European people right there.
And for those that don't know, Fergal DeWitt is Finn Balor.
Exactly. So, and Gonzo.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Gonzo is the great Gonzo, I'm guessing.
And Samantha Harbert over in the HW chat room, that's in the Facebook group section, and she just said, wow, what a match between Hardy and Orton. She has shit emojis. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a sentiment, or I'm guessing it's a holy shit type thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, David Apollinaris just joined the channel. David, how you doing? Love to you and the family. David was one of my original referees back in the late 90s in my promoter days. And he was also, him and his family, before they got to know me, they were booing me throughout my manager days.
And now they got to know you, they still boo you.
Yeah. Fine. Oh, here we are. We have the what I call the nature girl, Charlotte Flair.
That is a man.
I found Captain Winky.
Oh my God.
And her real name is.
You didn't realize you were looking.
Yeah. Well, somebody has to. You have to make sure. Look at that. You can tell from the moves and the fake boobs. Okay, her name is Ashley Elizabeth Flair. She's currently 32 years old, born in the underwater city of Charlotte, North Carolina. Of course, her parents are Ric Flair, the Nature Boy himself, and Elizabeth Harrell. Her brothers are David Flair and the late Reed Flair, but I think Reed Flair is currently in the ring. And she is 5'11" and 165 pounds. She was trained by Lodi, out of all people, and Sarah Del Rey. So, this is our first title match of the night, or sorry, the second title match of the night for the SmackDown brand.
Why have we got a Darth Maul in the arena?
Did you see that?
We seen Darth Maul. It isn't a fucking Star Wars convention.
Well, I think it's a chick, though. I think
He's waiting for R2D2 to come out and C3PO. He
Yeah.
saw Charlotte Flair come with a gold leg, and he thought, what if she's got a silver leg the other side?
Yeah, right.
Well, I have another question. What the fuck is going on with Becky Lynch's fucking, fucking makeup?
She goes to the same makeup artist as Ronda Rousey.
Yeah,
The Stevie Wonder School of Makeup.
yeah. Because she has, like, if you look on her cheekbones, they're all dark, almost black. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Okay.
And there's a Chinese guy
Cheeks,
sitting behind
but
the
it ain't
commentators.
on her face.
There's a Chinese guy sitting behind the commentators with a purple T-shirt on with his arms folded, thinking, "When does the wrestling start?"
Yeah, right. It says, I thought it was going to be pillow matches here.
He looks more jetless.
Well, that fat guy that's sitting with the red paint, he must have stood in the sun too long, or he just painted his face just to see. Either that, he rubbed his face in the cage when it was bringing blood out.
Yeah.
Right? I don't care. I think Becky Lynch is cute. I think she's
Weird Al Yankovic is in his same city. He must go every single
Yeah,
thing.
there he is.
My
I
guess,
figured
my guess is he.
Right.
I figured this out. That Weird Al Yankovic guy is actually part of the arena crew.
Yeah, that was my
He
guess.
He was on that.
Look
That-
to his
that
look to his right hand side. There's a lady with dark hair, and then there's another girl. She's that ugly. She could fucking strip paint off your bedroom wall.
All right. We are.
Everybody has a right to be ugly, but she's abused it. She fell out the ugly tree. She fell out the ugly tree. Thing fell on her.
All right.
That's why I'm calling him some little bitch lady.
Yeah.
She didn't fall off the ugly tree. They threw her off. The tree threw her off. They get the fuck off me.
Going back to
She
what
climbed
we
the
got.
ugly tree, and the tree said, "I can't lift this fucking weight up. You're joking me."
Yeah. We are back with the match at hand,
Oh my
and
God.
and Becky was trying to get Charlotte in that armbar, and now it's an arm drag by Charlotte, who's trying to go for the figure 4 leg lock. Nope, drops the knee on Becky's knee. You know what? Technically, this has so far been a pretty good too.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, Charlotte going back to her father, Ric Flair's old wheelhouse, where she's going to work over those legs. We saw her like stomp on the knee and just do almost, I don't want to say like a calf crusher, but she was definitely working those legs over.
If she crushed my legs like that, I'd be playing on them bongos.
Over in the HWR chat, HWR chat room, Terry says, "You know how much that we guys talk about Samoa Joe being so chubby? I'm surprised no one hasn't accidentally called him Salami Joe." Well, I actually called him Bazooka
You know
Joe
what?
one night.
You know what, Terry? You think all about Joe's salami you want to, buddy.
I never looked at. I would never describe him that way, but okay, yeah, damn.
So Samoa Joe's that fat the universe circles him.
All right, I don't know what Becky just did, but
Oh,
she did
man.
a running fist punch, a running punch on Charlotte, and everybody.
It looked like it was supposed to be a running forearm, but it was poorly executed.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing. Becky is being cheered. So this is kind of like the reverse mentality. Everybody could see the Flair games going on here. Before we go on any more further, I want everybody listening who is listening on this podcast, including us here, let's play the game. Spot the celebrity at ringside. Someone at ringside that looks like somebody else. So if you find someone at ringside, it's kind of Where's Waldo. If you find someone at ringside that looks like somebody, please post it up in the either HWR chat room or HWR show on YouTube.
Okay, Vanilla Ice is on the commentary table.
Yeah, we already know that Ice Baby.
I want to know if there's any of these female wrestlers would like someone to yank the swimwear out the crack of their ass, because I'd volunteer to do that.
I'd love to do that to Becky with my teeth.
Exactly. Notice that Charlotte boy, these two are going at it. And you know what pisses me off? This is actually a very good match, and the fans are still sitting on their hands.
Well, it's also the fact that but they just got done with.
Now they go. There they go.
Jeff Hardy damn near killing his damn full self.
Yeah, I mean, I think
That sucked all the energy out of the crowd for a time being.
it did. But regardless of all that, whether the fans are sharing or not, as Joe said, this is truly a great match so far, especially on a technical level.
Absolutely. Yeah. I've never seen these two work as well. Now, Charlotte obviously been trained by Ric Flair, but to see these two go out and do technical moves like this, this is kind of disappointing that the fans are not on the edge of their seats.
Cameraman spoilt us then 2 beaver shots in one photograph.
Not that that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Just as I started fapping, they changed camera angles.
Bastard.
See, Andy, you brung it up. Look at this. Reversals after reversals. Chop across the chest by Charlotte on Becky. Nope, Becky ducks underneath. Clothesline on Charlotte. Wow, this is a damn good match. These two practiced. Can we talk about choreographed?
Somebody say fake.
Jeez.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Yeah, I know, right? Leg drop by Becky without hulking up, and an elbow by Becky. Charlotte's down, and Becky misses on the butt drop, I guess you want to call that. She could have done that to me.
Has that big girl died in that seat?
There's too many big girls.
She's got no expression on her face.
Maybe she's just selling cardboard. Maybe WWE couldn't get enough ticket sales.
Yeah, jeez. Speaking about ticket sales, everybody, the word is still that Evolution is under. Still.
Oh no, she just read. She's burnt 3 calories.
Where the hell are we? Because this place is like, the fans are like...
That's San Antonio.
Yeah, right? They're like freaking ugly. Granted, I'm no great looking person anymore, but God, there's people out there that just like, you just want to go, okay, give me the Gatling gun.
You know what it is? I've noticed that some of the wives of the women are like, okay, yeah, I had to bring my husband here, or a boyfriend, or whatever.
And then some of the parents are like, I'm just here for my damn kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got a 2 count again. These two must be exhausted because they've been going 200 miles per hour, and they've been really pulling out the moves. If you look at the guy with the red face, I don't know if he's put fangs on or if he has only 2 teeth.
Those look like Halloween fangs about a month. Yeah, because I just saw him put them back in.
Yeah. Makes you wonder, what the hell? It's not Halloween yet, you doofus.
Well, technically they don't have a live pay-per-view, like a live regular pay-per-view in October in this country.
Yeah, true. It's not like us.
Right.
Like the Starrcade, what was it? Not the Starrcade, but the Halloween Havoc. Yeah.
I wish they would bring that back.
Charlotte's got one hell of a chin rest between her legs.
Woo! A chop to the chest by Becky.
Even though that is a man.
Yeah. Honestly, look between Charlotte's legs. It's Captain Winky.
I try not to look between Charlotte's legs, to be honest with you, Joe.
I know we can't keep our eyes off what's between Becky's legs. Well, you know what? I'm going to ask our resident Vixen here. What do you think of this match between these two girls?
I'm actually not getting to see it whatsoever. My Wi-Fi is pissing me off. It's like completely froze up on me, so I'm just having to go through you guys to know what's going on.
Oh my God, Chris Benoit!
Yeah, right. George over in the HWH show on YouTube just commented. He says, "Honey Boo Boo lookalike sitting in front of Darth Maul." Good one, George. Okay, so we got that one. I'm still trying to be. And Andy got the Weird Al guy. So let's see here. You know what? Who we're missing, Lance?
Hat guy?
Rick. The
Rick clone.
Yeah. Rick's brother. Mick.
And do you know we haven't seen for ages?
Who's that?
Who's that?
Somebody that used to be part of the crew.
James?
James.
He was in the ring before.
He was in the ref of the first match.
All right. Well, you know what, fans? Again, while we're going, this is an incredible match between Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. And again, I'm hoping.
Wait, is that it?
I'm hoping that these two, they actually let Becky win, because Becky needs this. Charlotte does not need this win. Becky needs this win.
Absolutely.
They are puffing and panting like I've just kicked them out of my bed.
Now that's trying to get out of your house.
Why was Becky holding her nose when she did that powerbomb?
I don't know. I didn't understand that. That was
Is
a
it about
spot.
smell of fish somewhere?
Oh.
I guess Charlotte probably has some dick cheese or something.
Yeah. It's like, Charlotte, it's time to, I think I've been telling you for weeks you need to scrub down there.
Yeah.
With a Brillo pad.
Washing
He's gonna start a chant saying, "I smell fish."
Oh, jeez. All right.
And trust me, when you smell fish, that means it's not a good thing.
Right.
Oh.
Becky
That's not
is...
fish, that's
Unfortunately, I have to speak from experience.
Oh, ew.
That's not fish, it's crab.
All right, here we go.
And another nice technical move.
Becky on the top rope right now, and she missed, and Charlotte got her in. The Boston Crab almost. Yeah, now she's got her in it. Fully locked in. And Becky is crawling to the bottom, and she's got the bottom rope. And fans are exploded. Let me just say, fans are exploded over Becky Lynch. You could tell.
I exploded for Becky Lynch.
I mean, outside, not inside, Lance.
Outside of her,
inside, next to her.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I was seriously getting ready to say, does it honestly matter where he exploded and
Exactly.
Yeah.
Notice, fans, that I give the crew the little insider stuff, and they take it beyond.
Look at Paige. She took it anywhere.
Well, we all know that.
All over
Becky,
the NXT title, the women's NXT title, all over her face, in her hair. You know what? Maybe she just needed a little bit of... She had to get the belt sticky, and maybe she needed some hair conditioner. Who knows?
Becky with the arm lock on Charlotte, but Charlotte crawled out to the bottom, and Becky almost got disqualified right there. Referee counted up to 6.
Oh, match over.
Yep.
All I can say is Alberto Del Rio's dick must be one seriously huge length.
Andy?
For DuPage's neck.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I'll let you keep wondering about the size of Alberto's Del Rio.
Everybody's clear?
Not yet.
Either.
No,
It finally came back. Okay, yeah, I'm clear. Oh my God, yeah.
Clear. It just got clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the SmackDown Championship match, a women's match, and we have a brand new women's champion for some SmackDown brand, and it's long overdue. It is Becky Lynch with a beautiful roll-up on Charlotte. And this, this was her time, and she needed this. I'm going to give this, if it's 5 out of 5, Rick, I'm giving it a full 5. I've never seen these two wrestle so hard.
Absolutely, this is a great match. This is a technical match. There were some high spots, but this was just an outright ass beating. Now, I missed the spot. How exactly did the match end?
Actually,
Was it a pinfall submission?
no, this was actually with a pinfall.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was actually a pinfall and lock. It's like Becky actually locked her in and held it. They are in the middle of the ring. The referee is still, Becky is looking over at Charlotte, who's down. And now Charlotte finds herself in the position that Becky was at SummerSlam. The fans are on their feet finally.
I'm just wondering, like, why Becky isn't pulling a heel move right now.
She is, actually.
Okay. I just started, like, walking around with the belt, and now there's...
Oh, okay, well.
Okay, here we go.
We're a little behind y'all.
Oh, here we go. Good, good. I got it.
And again, beautiful Becky Lynch moment. She needed this win. I'm glad WWE did the right thing. And I hope they actually keep the belt on her for some time because, again, she needs to keep that title.
She deserves it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Andy, I want to kick it over to you. Your thoughts about this match?
I thought the finish was a bit lame, to be honest.
Yeah, the ending was a little bit quick and abrupt. I looked away for half a second. Next thing I know, she's like holding her hands up, and I'm like, did I miss something? Was just like a fake, she thought she won, and next thing I know, they handed her the title. I'm like, okay.
The only thing is, every time Becky Lynch has the title, she never fights anybody for months and months and months, and then when she does, she loses it. So I just don't see the point on putting it on her. Whether she deserves it or not, she never holds it long enough.
Look at
It's
this.
the second or third time she's held it, she'll keep it a couple of months and defend it
Wow.
twice.
Is anybody seeing this preview for this WWE movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels.
That looks pretty
yeah.
good.
That is Shawn Michaels,
Becky.
26.
Becky Lynch.
and the
Miz.
Miz.
And God knows how many others that'll probably end up being seen in it.
All right. Well, you know what, fans? We just got to see 3 SmackDown matches, and so far the SmackDown brand is ahead in my book in points.
And now we got look at these Mong kids now. Mom, I've got cancer.
I don't mind like the little kids, but when it comes to like the big doofy guy, that's where it kind of. Well, I'm not saying. Well, so
That little guy with the walker. Oh my God, bless his heart. He's so
Look at him.
cute.
See, Thomas. Fat bloke in a t-shirt.
all right,
Wow.
everybody. Again, we are watching. You are listening.
We're going to
us.
hell.
Look at him.
We are in hell. We're
He
watching Hell
needs-
in a Cell.
He needs his disability bonus taken off him if he can lift his fucking walker up.
All right.
There's Mick Foley's daughter and son side at him in the purple shirt.
And then we are seeing the preview of the last match, earlier in the kickoff between Rusev and Aiden English takes on the New Day. And this is what caused the match, in my opinion. Aiden English it was the weak link of the team.
He always has been.
Yep.
Lana's face says it all. You stupid son of a bitch. Ooh. So is Rusev dead? Are they still together, or have they
Yes.
officially like broken up? Oh, okay.
I don't think you got that far, yeah. Oh, hold on. Let's give me the...
All right, so far, again, we have 3 matches down on SmackDown. Again, you fans are going to help us judge which brand is the better brand. Tonight, 3. I think this New Day match was pretty good. So we had a great start of Hell in a Cell with Jeff and Randy. We had the Becky Lynch win over Charlotte. We had the New Day over the New Day, the new Rusev Day, if you want to call him like that. So
Why does he have a freaking bell?
who the hell is that guy?
What the fuck? What the hell? I'll tell you who he is. He's one of the unluckiest human beings known to man.
Hey, he's got a monocle. He's like Mr. Peanut or something. Uh-oh.
Kofi, what the fuck? Where'd you go?
Coffee's right there.
He looks like a recheck to the guy from Fallout.
Oh my god. I love the voice he does for this dude. And the Donald Trump hair.
Yeah, jeez. He should give it back to the president when he's done.
For real.
All right, so you know what, fans, while we're waiting on the next match to come on again, if you're interested in supporting HWR, check out our t-shirts. Please order our t-shirts. You can go to www.skuldronsrealm.com, my website, click on shop, and see the many different shirts we have available. That poor guy in the shirt.
Oh man.
You want to hear something really funny? True story. My ex-wife, when she got married to her second husband, who was a complete scumbag, was in a courthouse when they got married. They got married by court, in the court. And he wore that exact same fucking shirt. I'm like, you have got to be fucking kidding me.
God.
I kid you not.
All right.
I would tell Kevin to march his ass outside and put something else on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next match, it is for the Raw Tag Team Championship. It is Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre taking on the Shield Brothers of Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. There you go. You just heard a little squeal from. And Richard Paul Watson gave us a love on Facebook. Thank you for giving us that. We really appreciate that. And again, show more of your love. Order our t-shirts like George just did.
Yeah, please purchase them. I need some more weed.
Yeah, right. All right, and with that, we're up to this match right now. This is the first SmackDown match of the night. As you can see, the commentators have changed hands. Now we still have Corey Graves, Vanilla Ice. This time we have Renee Young, who everybody knows is Dean Ambrose's wife, and we have Michael Cole.
And she is actually she got promoted. I don't know if you guys read the report that's over in our HWR chat room, that there were early rumors that Renee Young was just filling in for John Coachman. That is not the case. She has been promoted. She is now a mainstream one of the main roster commentators.
All right,
and Jonathan Coachman's doing her job.
Yeah, actually, yeah. And we're over now seeing all the different commentators. We just saw the Portuguese. We're in the Russian. So there's an Asian Russian there. I don't know how that works, but he's in there. And here is Funaki, the Japanese.
Hello, Funaki.
Yeah, Shunamagachi.
Funaki and the paedophile.
Hey, what was Funaki part of the group that attempted to pretend to chop off Val Venus's pee-pee?
I don't remember.
Is that commentator there that looks like a bad Sylvester Stallone?
I guess.
Yes.
Yes. Raymond Rougeau of the famous Rougeau brothers for the French team. And I don't know who the other guy is. The other guy is Gene Bean. And finally, we have Ming Ding. Put them together, they'll have one child named Ming Ding. Now, is his name Ming Ao or is Ming Ao? Is that?
I think that's I don't know.
Okay, I don't
Ming
know.
I.
All right. So and again,
Mandarin. I'm still on the Mandarins. I am.
Yeah.
at the end of the Hindu table, they say thank you, come again.
Or however you react.
Yeah, exactly. You can know while you're watching the pay-per-view, their tech support number is available. And he is the current Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. Now his title is not on the line tonight. He is Seth Rollins. Now, all Shield members aren't working tonight, so we do have Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose here. Now, honestly, I don't think the Shield should win this. They should lose this because of the fact that, one, Seth has a title, and two, they do not need to win. McIntyre and Ziggler need this win.
There's my boy.
I'm going to throw
Why does Seth Rollins always walk like he's wearing fucking Vince's McMahon's junk up his arse?
Because he does.
Yeah.
Probably the
Why do you think anybody gets head of that business?
You know what? I'm going to throw this one to Zoe. Are we seeing a little bit of a easier, tamer Dean Ambrose compared to his Asylum, insanity of before?
No, absolutely not. And the reason I'm saying that is because back before this issue that he had went through and had to have surgery and everything, he was more funny and unpredictable. This Dean Ambrose is not talking. He's not making jokes. He's constantly serious. He's constantly looking for a fight. So you don't know when he's actually going to snap, which will make him more dangerous than usual. I'm seeing a little bit of John Moxley coming out of him a little bit.
All right. So, all right, fans. So we are now for the Raw Tag Team Championship. It is the Shield brothers of Rollins and Ambrose taking on Ziggler and McIntyre. Now, mind you, these are 2 out of the 3 of each group. As we know, Braun Strowman joined Ziggler and McIntyre. They are known as the Dogs of War, while Roman Reigns, the current Universal Champion or the Raw Champion, is with the Shield as the Shield. So we'll see how well this progresses. They already announced a 6-man tag match at the Super Showdown in Australia. So it'll be these 2 teams. Right now, let's see how this match goes. Rick, this is the first match of Raw. So we'll see how well they go up against the matches of SmackDown.
With this tag match, I'm expecting at least some good things. You got a lot of good talent in there. Ziggler, who's underrated. McIntyre, who is yet to shine. He shined on NXT. He recreated himself over on Impact, but he's yet to really stand on his own. As long as he's like with Ziggler, I don't think he's going to progress. And then, of course, you have Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, who in their own right, in singles or in tag, they are already legends in the making.
Absolutely. Now, you know what, Andy, which team deserves the win more?
Oh, really?
Yeah. And all right, Lance, I'm going to toss it to you. Which team deserves the win? And somebody has their TV going.
Yeah.
That's probably me. Me turn back.
Deserves or needs?
Well, let's say needs. Who needs this match more than the other?
The tag champs. The current tag champs need it more.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
Deserve. I want the Shield brothers to get it.
Damn, that was a good spot.
I disagree. I think I understand why they're tagging them up and trying to reboot the Shield for the 3rd time because.
But I know them because I like Dean Ambrose. I'm a bigger fan of Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins than I am of McIntyre and Ziggler. Guys. I'm just more of a fan of those 2 guys.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
Fucking Juan's already hitting. Ziggler and McIntyre need it more.
Is that the food and drink getting to you already, Lance?
No, I poured up some homebrew shit.
Oh.
Oh shit!
You know what? And really quick, while this match is at least slowing down a bit, McIntyre is now tagged in. Lance, why don't you tell everybody what you made for this pay-per-view?
Oh, I made some Redneck Gourmet slow cooker jambalaya.
I've never had jambalaya.
All right, McIntyre's pointing to the lunatic.
No. You got to put the 2 hottest guys in the ring at the same exact time. That's awesome. I'm telling you, Dean's looks with McIntyre's accent. Hello.
Well, now we know
Dean
what.
seriously just do the cartoon gimmick, step across this line. Made the invisible line with his foot.
Hey,
Seriously.
Getting the
Oh!
both these guys and give them both a little bit of nightshade.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Over in the HWR chat room, Ryan Arnold has just joined in,
Hi, Ryan.
Well, I'm dead.
and we're having a packed night here for this Hell in a Cell coverage. Our coverage. Again, we're not streaming the pay-per-view, as you can see on the bottom of your screen. Discretion is advised there.
But will be ignored.
Exactly.
Took the word right out of my mouth.
I
And
figured you were eating or drinking something. I'd do it for you this time.
speaking of which, I think I'm gonna get a refill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a refill of my.
Oh yeah. Oh. And Billy Boudreaux posted a video of that harsh link, and this is from the WWE site. So this is purely syndicated, not illegal. And you can see where Hardy was just working on that ear, that horrific spot. Oh my God.
Yep.
With that, I'll take another step.
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. Rick, you want to take over while I run to get something to drink?
Of course he will.
So far, guys, it's been an alright match.
Yeah.
Considering all the talent that's in the ring, I could have seen a lot better.
Come on, Dean.
Don't get me wrong, I respect Dean Ambrose, I respect Seth Rollins, but these two, okay, well that was a nice spot by Ambrose. But even still, usually by now these two are turning on, and so I have to say, compared to the two previous matches of Orton and Hardy, and Charlotte and Becky, these guys really need to turn it up and raise the, I hate to use a pun, but raise the bar.
Mm. You know, I've seriously been wondering this ever since Renee got promoted to ring announcer, or commentary anyway. They're like close up. She's right there at ringside, knowing his injury. She's seeing him wrestle, and like, you know, she's like, "Oh shit, is this a shoot or a work? Is he okay? What's going on?"
Well, I think with somebody who's, you know, she's been in the business for quite some time, so she probably knows a little more tales of like certain moves when they're gonna say, okay, fine, I'm getting hit, or they make. I think Andy's even played out several times where there's a lot of ring, a lot of ring talk.
Yeah.
You can tell when somebody's gonna hit a DDT. You can tell when somebody's getting ready for a suplex. They'll just kind of tap the side of the shoulder, their thigh. And
if he's going to do something insanely crazy that like he does, he probably gives her a heads up. It's like, I'm not screwed up, babe. Come on, I'm alright.
Is it just me? But never been a Seth Rollins fan. Out of all the Shield, never liked the guy. But since he had that serious ailment, that injury, which I can't even remember what it was,
torn bicep.
He's come back and he's absolutely shit. He is real shit.
Who's Seth or Dean?
Seth. He's absolute
Seth
shit.
Rollins. I thought I was kind of paying attention half and half. But actually, I disagree. Rollins actually has kind of upped his game. And
it up.
Watch him when he does stuff. It's like so scripted. It's bad.
So he's putting his own spin on some of these moves too, though. Like he's actually making them work for him regarding his injury. And that boot did not connect anywhere near his freaking face. Why did he fail that?
Yeah.
It's like, why do wrestlers, when we can blatantly see that the rope is under his armpit, sell the fact that it's over his throat?
I'll tell you what my trainers and the vets and my promoter has always told me. if you do not connect, I'm going to make you look like pure shit, and I'm not going to sell it whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Andy, it's over to your question. When they have that wrestlers who gotta have this, that's been done for years. That's been done even back in the '80s. Because if you notice when they, you know, like kind of like put their throat on the ropes, they'll have their both of their arms over there, so in the pit, so they're getting the brunt of it, and he can just look like he's really suffering.
Right.
You know, you also have like when people do the chair shots to the gut, they have their hand in front of it, so they're, it's not being thrusted with a chair, more just their hand. It just looks horrific. Triple H does the same thing with his sledgehammer. He has the head on the side of the hammer and then hits him with it. But I agree with Kalo. There are times like that spot was completely missed off the mark.
Yeah.
So, and that's really when there's an issue.
It just, oh my God, it pisses me off.
It's like it's more noticeable when females do it than when males do. But you show me a good female wrestler that can actually do a clothesline.
Well, how about I fly you down to KZW and introduce you to Michelle Myers? She'll show you a thing or two.
Yeah, because none of these on here can do a clothesline. They stick their arm out, run towards their opponent, and then lift their arm up as though they've like ducked under it. But they lift their arm up. No intentions of giving them a clothesline, but they sell it every match.
Actually, I think Becky actually does a pretty good clothesline, and she just kind of like, as she runs, she kind of like pushes that forearm forward, like, so there are a rarity.
Decent one.
Say again, Kayla?
Natalia actually does a decent one, too.
Yeah. And Kayla, again, pointing out that Natalia, she's a great technical wrestler. Unfortunately, she's just never gotten that push.
Right.
I am back, guys.
Hey, you just missed. McIntyre tried to kick Seth in the face, didn't connect whatsoever, but Seth still sold it.
That's called the Phantom Boot.
Yeah, but like I completely lost it. I got mad over it. I had a tantrum.
I mean, look how he's walking. All he's got to do is drop on his fucking back. They try and make wrestling believable, and he's just a farce.
I tell you what, if I was in a match and my opponent's husband was on commentary and I'm a heel, I would be going over there and giving the crowd something to go, oh my God, about. You know what I'm saying? I would involve her or him, whatever.
Oh my God, that elbow was really on Rollins' face.
Oh my God. Break it up. There you go.
Oh!
I thought they'd have learned the lesson when they had him for his run last time, about 5 years ago, Drew McIntyre. He's an accident waiting to happen.
And fans, this is the HWR's coverage of Hell in a Cell. Right now we're covering the Raw Tag Team Championship between the Shield brothers, Rollins and Ambrose, taking on the champions, Ziggler and McIntyre. And Rollins is trying to clean house. And there's the tag, but Ziggler interfered with that. And Ambrose is being pushed back. And wow, look at that ultimate heel beat down.
Wow. And I want to give a quick shout out to the Wrestling Game of Billy Boudreaux, who posted over in the HWI chat room that horrific spot where Randy Orton was twisting Jeff Hardy's ear with a screwdriver. Absolutely, still tonight, the most craziest, sickest spot I've seen in quite some time, let alone on this this pay-per-view.
You know, and I gotta say really fast, folks, we all know that Jeff Hardy has those big holes in his ears. That's what we're referring to. Randy put a big screwdriver right into that hole and twisted it.
Yeah, and Jeff tried to make a big hole where his head used to be.
Hey, yep. Good God. That was horrific.
You know what I find ironic about that whole show? It was Orton who was not getting natural gashes. He got some on his back, he got some on his thigh, and he was the one who walked out.
Yep, he's the one that he took the blood part of it, while Hardy took himself out of it.
Yeah. I'd say Hardy's probably definitely. He has to have a concussion. I mean, daggone.
Yeah.
Typical Ziggler. Tries to catch his opponent on the top. Keeps getting pushed off.
Nice block, Buster.
Oh.
Beautiful move by Seth Rollins.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit ahead of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're ahead of me.
Yeah.
And McIntyre blocks. Whoop.
Blockbuster.
McIntyre, you asshole.
Oh no, Ambrose.
There we go.
Ambrose is in the ring, and boy, is he exploding on McIntyre.
Yeah.
God, he just
Ambrose.
clotheslined Ziggler.
Yeah, you want to talk about clotheslines?
Yeah,
Then?
come on.
Clotheslines.
He is on fire.
Wow.
He's a house of fire.
Already.
And now that he's more buffed, imagine he could do more of those power moves too.
I think Zoe does some other kind of romantic thing when it comes to Ambrose.
Roll up 2 count
Yeah,
on McIntyre.
that thing match. Yeah, it was about Dean's surgery. He actually had surgery, and then he ended up catching staph after the surgery. It was messed up.
Mm-hmm.
That lady.
Oh, look at it. Oh, hold on. Oh, no. Looked like he was doing it for a second, but he took too long, and I'm like, okay, that's going to be countered.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, he's trying to do the dirty deeds on Dolph Ziggler on the ring apron. And McIntyre blocked that.
Oh, that was an ugly spot. Well, ugly sell. I don't know if you guys caught the part of the McIntyre spot
Yep.
where Ambrose threw him in the corner, and he, like, his face just hit it. I mean, his hands just hit it, but his head came nowhere near it, and he fell over.
Yep.
So again, that seems to be botch number 2 for McIntyre.
Well, and again, we are judging the pay-per-view by not only per match, which match is the best one of the night, but also by which brand performed better.
And so far, it's SmackDown taking an early lead.
Mm-hmm.
And beautiful move by McIntyre catching Dean Ambrose and then throwing him into the turnbuckles.
That son of a bitch. Ow.
No, that looked like it might have been intentional because we've seen exploder, DDT, power bombs, whatever, to the mid or even lower turnbuckle. It was definitely an ugly spot, but
I'm talking about the way that it looked like Dean's head was like just like skidding across the ring apron or the mat.
You know,
Yeah.
what makes me
no,
laugh
it's
is,
fine because you could see him as he was walking around. It was actually grabbing his back a little bit, but now he's just hanging down, you know, so.
if you notice,
And there you go. So, yeah.
If you notice,
I think.
Rick, you can see the plants on the front row where Weird Al Yankovic is because they're the only ones that are literally applauding and get everybody else to applaud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh!
Good God. You took out your partner too, Dean. Good job.
Well, I gotta get the job done.
Stupid ass. McIntyre's like grabbing that arm. Whew.
And again, everybody, we are here covering this, so I don't know. You know, this match is okay, but I don't think it can compete to the last match that we just saw.
You mean referring to the women's SmackDown titles match?
Exactly.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, this has got a lot of technical, some high spots. I'm not taking anything away from Charlotte and Becky. Again, that was a stellar match.
Sorry.
but there was definitely some nice spots, especially if you caught where Rollins just countered the suplex and turned it into a Falcon's Arrow.
Yep.
Now this I don't get. Everybody seems to be fucking have to do the whole fucking HBK stomp. I thought it was bad when Ziggler does it, and now that Rollins is doing it.
Well, that's kind of, I guess, mimicking Ziggler.
No, because he was doing it even before they started fighting. That's like his new call thing, you know. Like Randy Orton, how he stops. He does that little like Viper stop right before the RKO. And hold on.
Well, we got a. Well, Dean Ambrose has exploded on Drew McIntyre, and McIntyre throws Ambrose out. High knee by Rollins on, and here we go. We got the roll-ups back and forth. There you go, zigzag on Rollins by Ziggler. 1, 2, no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that looked rough.
Mm.
I just saw a giant peanut butter chocolate cup stand up.
Geez.
God, you know all 4 of these men are going to be sore as hell tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Renee hopes that Dean is not sore tonight.
Let me tell you something. You give me 2 seconds on Dean Ambrose, she will be the ex-wife of Dean Ambrose. She wouldn't have to worry about him then.
Trying to admit she's going to be a home wrecker.
You know, I've never been that way, but
there's always room for exception.
Yeah,
well,
that
like
was the only exception.
The Shield are taking completely over. Frog splash on McIntyre. 1, 2, no. Beautiful.
Dang.
Hey, I just saw Carrot Top.
When's the last time? But that could actually be Carrot Top.
I don't think I've seen Carrot Top in like. Yeah.
I swear it looked like one.
Here we go. You're seeing the replay, the beautiful frog splash from Seth Rollins on McIntyre's back, but he got a 2 count out of it, and the match still continues. Now these guys are taking it up a notch.
Have you guys ever noticed, like, anytime you say frog splash, people instantly think Eddie Guerrero, RVD, race like that, but yet whenever I hear frog splash, I think back to Hornswoggle, and I'm like, oh, tadpole splash. I do, I swear.
I used to remember him doing that. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
And Ziggler tossed outside by Seth Rollins. And, oh, he landed wrong on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad drop. I don't know if that was...
Top rope clothesline by Drew McIntyre for a man his size.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Well, I think they're setting them up for like the Doomsday. No,
that's what they were going for.
The
I'll
Doomsday
definitely agree
device.
with you. But I think they had a change of heart.
There you go.
Oh! Ouch!
Okay, I'm kind of confused here.
Match is over.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
All right,
Oh.
match is
Oh
over.
my god! Ow!
Again, another smart decision by the
Match is
creative
up.
staff.
Mhm.
Is everybody good?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
All
clear.
right, ladies and gentlemen, the winners and still your tag team champions, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. Definitely a hard-fought match. This was pretty good. I can't complain.
Yeah.
They really got into it late in the match, but it was an incredible match and a smart decision by the creative staff not to give to the Shield, and they let these two carry the titles. It's about time other people moved with the belts. And there's Drew. Not only is he carrying both championship belts, but he's carrying Ziggler with him.
He's rescuing his little diva.
Well, he's got lick Vince's horse because he's banned from every UK company.
And there is Braun Strowman watching this match.
If he gets fired from the WWE, he'll never have a career in England again.
I cannot wait for Mixed Match Challenge, guys. I am so ready for Team Little Big to make a comeback.
He should have a permanent belt round his waist. The no-show of the UK.
That's a good one, Andy.
35 matches he was booked in the UK about 4 years ago when he had his last run out of WWE. No-showed everyone on.
Okay, I just have to throw this out while I'm looking at Mick Foley on the screen. His hair with his beard that he's got going on, for some reason, puts me in the same mindset of that guy that used to come on TV every morning. He would do painting. He had the big afro.
You leave Bob Ross alone.
Yeah. When I saw the hair, I'm like, oh my god, that.
I thought
you know
he borrowed that hair off Lionel Richie.
Hold on, say again?
I thought he borrowed that hair off Lionel Richie. Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Yeah, he's got more of the So Glow perm than the full out afro hairdo
well,
that Bob
He's
Ross
still going to be a happy little hardcore legend.
Yeah, all right.
Or
I'm
a bit concerned how much they put in AJ Styles with Charlotte Flair just lately. I'm sure AJ Styles' wife's really loving it.
Well,
hey.
That's for that Mixed Match Challenge, which I cannot stand. I didn't watch the first one. I have no desire to watch the second one.
The first one was actually really, really good. I loved it.
Yeah, I watched a couple of that, and I'm like, you know what, not for me. You know, I think Joe pointed it out. He's been pointing out for a while that WWE's adding all this extra stuff just because they need the content.
Absolutely. Team Pause.
I mean, if it's a full-on show, like several matches, I would agree. But I mean, it's just on Facebook. It's one match. I mean, I love it.
Oh, it's Mr. I leave the WWE back next week.
Yeah, right.
Kevin Fat Bastard Owens.
God is
Kevin Talentless Owens.
I hate Owens.
And I'm sick of Braun Strowman's gimmick already.
What?
And what we're all talking about, it is the Mixed Match Challenge. You can see it on Facebook Live after every SmackDown show.
Braun Strowman is the modern day Big Show or Mark Henry. He's giving me a job in about 5 years.
I don't know. You know what? I'll have to say something, Andy. When he first came on, I agreed with you.
Right.
And you know what? Maybe a few years down the road, he could very well go into that direction.
Well, there's two ways about it. It's the only direction they can put him in because they've made him this big, macho, rock-hard bloke, just like they did with Kane. And look what they've done to Kane. Kane's
but look how old Kane is.
Mm-hmm.
You're not taking
also the paradox still right now.
All right, guys, it is now the SmackDown Heavy. Not really. It's not even considered that. It is the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
This should be the TNA World Championship.
Okay, this is bullshit.
Had it on.
The fact that this match is this early in the card is bullshit.
Yeah.
It should have been a pre-match. What are you on about, lads? Fucking TNA title.
Oh, I don't know if you guys ever watched Jeffy on YouTube on Super Mario Logan or anything like that. But there was a new episode that came on this past week, and in one of the spots of it, Jeffy is turned around looking at Bully Bill, and he goes, "Oh, somebody wants to get these hands," and he just launches himself and attacks him. He's a little puppet. It cracks me up. You guys like to check it out? I'll just share it.
This bloke couldn't beat his own cock.
You know what? I know you don't like, Samoa Joe's size, but I'm going to tell you, Samoa Joe, whether you like him or hate him, he's a great technical wrestler, and you know what? He can move fast, despite his size.
Amazing heel.
Well, just like Terry had said it before, are we going to start calling Salami Joe?
And I'll say this again. Y'all keep wondering about Joe's salami.
Baloney.
I don't care about his salami. I just think he's a shit wrestler, period.
I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but whenever Samoa Joe was still training, it was I forgot what wrestling.
Has he ever finished?
But he and John Cena trained side by side in that school.
He's actually trained.
Yeah.
Really? My God.
He's actually, believe it or not, beside his weight, his Ring of Honor and his TNA matches were pretty good. It's just when you come over here, you're kind of limited by what you can do.
Honestly, I disagree with you. Well, first off, yes, Ring of Honor and Impact, Joe was incredible, but AJ Styles was incredible. They come over to WWE.
AJ was phenomenal.
Pun intended, yes. And when they do come over to WWE, WWE is a lot more safety issues, and because they've had so many legal issues over the past few decades. So I can understand why they still sugarcoat it a little bit, but regardless of that, they still pull off top grade matches.
But Andy, I'll share that clip on the HWR chat room later tonight whenever I can find a Samoa Joe in wrestling school with John Cena.
All right.
And this little story time shit,
I like it. Yeah,
I find it a little corny.
Thank you, fuck you, bye.
But you know what? You got to admit one thing though. When it comes to this, at least they got a storyline that's semi-believable.
Yeah.
So, it's something. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the WWE World's Heavyweight Championship. The challenger, Samoa Joe, is coming down the ringside. Now, is this a regular match or is this a Hell in a Cell match?
Regular.
All right. Well, here is the tail of the tape. He is Nufalu Joel Sinora, and he is currently 39 years old, born in Orange County, California.
Hey Joe, say that name 3 times fast.
Oh, I couldn't even say it one time. And he is 6'2", 282 pounds, and he was trained by Cincinnati Red and Johnny Hemp. So that is the tail of the tape. Now again, he is 39 years old, so he's.
Has he had the same shorts all his wrestling career?
I think he has very few
the same
shorts.
Design, yeah.
I still say that he's Gabriel Iglesias all made over. Just saying.
You leave Fluffy a lot of this. That's a funny motherfucker. All right, now coming down to the ringside, it is the current WWE World's Heavyweight Champion. Now, a prestigious belt that has gone back from Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, and Bret Hart. You can name them. They've held this particular title, and now it's on the phenomenal one's waist. He is Alan Neil Jones. He is born. He is currently 41 years old, from Gainesville, Georgia. George, there you go. He is 5'11", 218 pounds, and trained by Rick Michaels. So, and he actually debuted in 1998. So you picture that. He is what?
And also had a few matches in WCW.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So he's
Did you guys notice his gloves though that he's wearing tonight?
Yeah.
I love that.
I didn't see the gloves. What are they?
It's a corner logo. It's
Yeah.
corner
What
picture.
What have they got bid for? These boats.
Yeah, they had the logo on AJ Styles gloves instead of the the typical style, because this month is their the Connor for Cure or Connor Crusher Cure promo.
And you
I
know,
wouldn't have a problem with them doing this, as long as next month they don't go Susan G. Kelman all month.
They are. They will.
are.
But then it's bullshit.
and Lance, who is the referee again?
Oh, that's James.
Yep, there you go.
That's our own James Doe. I know I'm gonna get heat for this, but I don't give a shit. You little jabroni.
And
I was like, hurry the.
And you know what? I gotta say, these two, this should be on paper as well as booked properly. A match that is, gonna be a great one, because they've had matches in, again, TNA, Ring of Honor. It is, they've always had, no pun intended, phenomenal matches, and I'm hoping that this one holds up. And this, folks, again, it's another SmackDown match. I think, Rick, I'm going by looking at the lineup here. It is so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 SmackDown matches compared to 1, 2, 3. So this is more of a SmackDown night. Well, and here it is. It's the match is started, and these two are going at it like Rocky versus Mr. T from Rocky 3. And everybody's stunned quiet. Did I miss something? And it looks like the Skype decided to disconnect me, folks. So I'm waiting for everybody to come back here.
Seriously, I'm trying to get in. I can't seem to get in. I can't bring him in. I hate this.
There he is.
There I am. Skype decided to, I don't know, close me out or something.
Oh, you know what you might have did? Did you actually hit the X button as opposed to minimize button?
Yeah, there you go. Probably did that.
Yeah, that's a Windows 10 Skype for you. I fucking hate it.
Did you get to hear Lance's misunderstanding, by the way?
No, I did not.
Oh, nice.
She said something about it smells like herpes in here.
I did not say it. I said Mojo has that look on his face that says, "Hurry it up already, I'm starving." And Lance heard it as, "Hey, it smells like herpes."
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what you can call an HWR botch.
Yeah.
We fuck up big.
Hey,
That
guys, look
shit.
look in the back. I don't know if you can see in the back behind. There's a guy in a like a Grim Reaper's robe with a Jeff Hardy makeup face, but it almost makes
Right
it look
now-
like the Grim Reaper. Hey, see it in the back? The Grim Reaper is.
Yeah.
He probably thought Willow was going to be there tonight. That's probably
You know what?
what.
Oh, you gotta wonder if that was a cell.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta wonder if Jeff Hardy's gonna come back as Willow. Oh my god.
Oh.
I didn't even think of that.
After what happened to him earlier, I don't think we're going to see Jeff Hardy for the rest of the night.
Well, that's what I was saying. I'm not tonight, but I'm wondering if that was a cell or if it was. I mean, it looked like a really bad spot. But
Yeah. If Tuesday we hear
Yeah.
All right.
Oh god.
I'll be right back, guys, because the dog is crying, so he needs to go out. So, Rick, you're at the helm.
All right.
You're responsible for us, Rick.
Well, you know, I want to go real back. I'm paying attention to this match because it's a great match. I'm not really worrying about who's in the crowd because in and out, this match is going in and out of the ring. You know, and I'm going to tell you, these two, you know, you would not know that we talked about like how they've been in different promotions. WWE kind of sugared it down. I think they just let it all hang out, and we are seeing this is like an a classic Styles Samoa Joe match that we've seen countless times.
Vintage. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ow! Oh shit! Damn.
Yeah, some of the spots in here, it's like even I'm like, oh, But we went back again to Jeff Hardy. Even if that was a sell, hypothetically, because to me that looked like a legitimately bad spot. Either way,
yeah.
If that was truly a sell and that was planned that way, that was an incredible story. But
that still had to hurt like a bitch.
Oh, absolutely, without question.
But see, if you look at his face, even on the way down, he's like, "Oh, this is gonna suck." Because you can't fake gravity.
Right. Hey, is Shinsuke supposed to be on here tonight?
I don't.
No, he's not.
Okay. I was just wondering. I'm like, okay, he has a belt. Why is he not working?
I
There's my PTV guy.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Well, not much.
It's not the IPTV guy, Zoe. It's the
Uva of Westchester.
There you go.
That's it, man. That's it. What's
Have
going
you
on,
caught
guys?
any of this show so far?
You know what? I caught some of it. I just turned it on like right before the AJ Styles match.
Oh, he didn't see the Jeff Hardy thing.
Oh,
what happened?
that was horrific.
It was awful.
Actually, over in the HWR chat room, the wrestling game of Billy Boudreaux put a little video sync of the match, the Hell in a Cell match between Hardy and Orton, so far best match of the night. Now, what had happened is, you know how he has those huge holes in his ears from those gauges. Well, Orton takes a screwdriver, puts it through the hole, and starts twisting it. And I mean, he's twisting it legitimately. I'm like cringing.
I was screaming.
You go back and you look at that in the chat room, and you tell me that's, oh my god. And then the match had a very awkward ending. What had happened was Jeff Hardy was like hanging from the top of the roof of the cage, and he's swinging back and forth. Orton's on a table, and he goes to drop. Orton rolls out of the ring, and I swear to God, Jeff Hardy did a faceplant on the table.
Yeah.
The referee had to end the match. He's calling people out. He's freaking out. Orton has to get up and yell at him, say pin.
Yeah, trying to end it.
Yeah.
And Orton didn't even get out of the ring either.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that match that happened on Raw that night,
with
where
Chris Jericho
Neville basically broke his ankle, and Jericho had to go, count him!
Yeah, and then he got in his face. He was like, he's hurt, you idiot!
Exactly.
Wow.
But, the referee, it was the same referee that's in there right now.
Oh! Andy, I don't know if you're here or not. Are you with us still?
Andy?
I don't know, but wow, that was a nice spot from Joe.
Sorry, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here.
What's up, Andy?
Hello, how are you doing?
Damn! Ooh!
Nice running forearm out of through the middle rope from Samoa Joe. And Andy, I'm going to tell you, for what you call a fat guy, he can move fast.
No, it's got nothing to do with him being fat. He just can't fucking wrestle, in my opinion. Got nothing to do with his size.
You're entitled to that opinion.
He just happens to be fat. But I'm not really slim. I'm hardly slim myself, so it's not like a gripe at being fat. He's just, in my opinion, a toss wrestler.
I love you so much, Andy.
That's hilarious.
Oh God.
Now, how many predictions came true there? Did any of my predictions come true yet?
So far, Like I said, Randy Orton won, which was kind of a weird. Becky Lynch is now a new SmackDown Women's Champion. That was a 5-star match, without question. But the ending was a little awkward. Not exactly sure what was behind it. It just, I think Becky Lynch countered a move into a roll-up and gets a quick 3-pin. The match ended where, Charlotte gets up and tries to, hold her hand out and say, hey, good match, and Becky just walked away.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Do you know their gear almost matched tonight?
Yeah.
I didn't know if anybody else noticed that.
It was almost like Charlotte wore like some Mardi Gras gear or something.
And so did Becky. And then also the reason I'm bringing that up, okay, is that little paper that was going around the internet about the women's pay-per-view, and it said WWE Women's Tag Team Championship on it. I'm like, ooh, they were matching tonight. What are we about to see? Are they going to tag or what?
Are you going to see a strange bedfellows tag team or something?
Maybe.
And during the kickoff show, there was New Day retained the titles against Rusev Day, which is Rusev and Aiden English. And again, Aiden English, being the weak link, was the one who got the pin. Who took the pin.
Basically, Kofi hit Trouble in Paradise and 1, 2, 3.
Nah, good. I'm glad the New Day won, and that was my team for winning. So I'm happy about that.
And for those of you listening,
is Joe around?
Joe had to go walk the dog, so he will be back. So right now I'm at the helm.
Yeah.
And dog has a bladder problem, I tell you.
Say that again,
All
Anthony.
right, so we were Samoa Joe, AJ Styles. I said the dog has a bladder problem. It's funny because every time I used to talk to Joe, he goes, "Dad damn it, the dog has to go out and pee." Every time you call me, the dog has to go out and pee.
Oh, and you missed a hell of a match between Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and the Raw Tag Team.
All right, hold on.
Amazing.
No. So you said the wrong thing there. You said Dean Ambrose. Absolutely not. I'm glad I missed it.
Ooh, don't you get me started again.
Get him, Zoe. Get him.
I'm gonna
in all seriousness, though, I have to say during that match, Ziggler and McIntyre retained.
Okay, good.
And McIntyre botched a couple of times. It was a clear botch.
Yeah.
Alright, I am back.
Oh, look who's back.
Hey, bro, what's going on?
What's up, Joe?
Not much. We have DKSA over in the HWR show on YouTube.
What's up? Oh my god, my kid's like clacking up in here for some reason. I'm wondering.
Is she listening to us?
Probably.
She might be.
Oh, her and her daddy's goofing off. They're watching SpongeBob.
Okay.
They're in there watching SpongeBob while I'm in here watching WWE.
SpongeBob. You can't beat that, man. A sponge that talks, it's awesome.
Well, I can't stand it. He can't stand it. But all week long, he's going to be at work. So he cherishes his Sundays with her.
It
what
makes
I mean?
you wonder what drugs were the writers of SpongeBob on?
Oh, they
probably was everything.
Wait a second. Can't be. They can't be as stoned as the people as Marty and Sigmund, whatever Marty and Croft, the Sigmund the Sea Monster.
Oh, yeah.
And
Sid and Marty Croft. Sid and Marty Croft.
That's the guys. They must have been on some type of acid when they did those shows because they were the most weirdest shows I've ever seen in my life.
What? You talking about Sigmund the Sea Monster, the Bugaloos?
Yeah.
You know who you can't tell that they weren't on anything? HR Puffin stuff.
Yeah, that
name.
This is a nice submission move by Samoa Joe. It's like a modified Boston Crab, and now he's got into a true STF, not to be mistaken by John Cena's fucking weak STF.
Yeah, okay. The same thing. What was the other one? What was his name? Oh my God, I forgot.
William Regal?
No, he was in WCW. It was one of those guys' sons. He was in there. He was using the STF or whatever the hell they wanted to call it.
Well,
actually,
the STF as a Regal lock.
I'm mistaken, guys. Actually, it's a crossface.
Yep.
But me, it'll always be a crippler crossface.
Yep.
So.
Yes.
Joe does
Always.
have it. Joe has it on AJ, and AJ just made it to the ropes.
Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta tuck a little girl in for bed.
All right.
Oh my God! Here comes Dean Ambrose naked.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I think she would have took the TV with her. All right, so we're watching this. This is for the WWE Heavyweight Championship, and it is AJ Styles, defending champion, taking on Samoa Joe, the challenger. And Andy, those shorts kind of look like something that you wear to bed.
Or you wear it with a pole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will give that one thing that his trunks are very awkward looking.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a really bad version of a kilt.
Yeah, it's like a wrap.
Yeah. But despite all that, guys, so far to me, in my opinion, this has been a 5-star match.
Yep, and you know what's good about this? That they're telling a story.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things that you never see no more. We got to see with Becky and Charlotte. We got to see with other matches, but this is telling a story. AJ, I don't think you can. Holy shit, he did pick him up. No, not a torture rack.
No. How many guys on the current roster do y'all know of that have been having matches with each other for as many years as Joe and AJ have?
Honestly, I'll have to say Orton and Cena. They had a long feud, and then they kind of quieted it down for a while.
That was too damn long.
Well,
yeah, I think between both of them, they had at least 25 to 30 matches. Because at first, like I said, when Cena was on the rise and Orton was on the rise, they were it was a feud for 16 months, something like that. So it was sick, and then they completely separated from each other, completely went in different directions, and then. Oh, hold on! I was just trying to see if that was a win.
Oh!
But,
it's that 1 year, or it felt like damn near a year, where every pay-per-view it was Orton and Cena in the main event.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Well, again, like I said, they were trying to build new wrestlers because at the time, all the other wrestlers of the days of old were starting to move out. You had the WCW that, when the merge, they had to kind of move them out, so they had to take their own talent and escalate them.
Yeah.
Similar to what they're doing now. We see John Cena kind of moving on a little bit. Brock Lesnar sucks anyways, but that's beside the point. And right now, they're giving guys like, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, like them or not. These guys are all the next-gen top names.
What a clothesline. Holy freaking cow.
Yeah, this has been a sick match.
Hell yeah.
And again, fans, you are listening to us not only on HWR chat room on Facebook, you are listening to us directly on HWR show on YouTube. And I have to say, it's been so far a really good pay-per-view from beginning to end. It's going to start sucking when Brie Bella comes out. But we got to have one downer of the night. And, well, two, because we have Ronda Rousey versus Little Miss Bliss later on in the night. So we do have 3 matches left. Surprising, Rick. It's still... Wow, whoa. AJ Styles is busted open. And he has a busted
hold on,
mouth.
wait. What did I miss? Hold on.
AJ is bleeding from his mouth.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
The referee just took the gloves out. Watch it.
Putting on gloves.
Yeah, I saw the blood on the side, but I haven't seen it from the mouth yet. He had a little looked like a drip on his thigh.
Yeah, no, well, beautiful kick by Joe. AJ's down. Yeah, he was just gushing blood out of his mouth. Now it just, I don't know if it's stopped or what, but he's swallowing it. I don't know. But the referee put the gloves on.
Yeah.
You know, the smart play here is let AJ keep the title and have a rematch at a bigger pay-per-view.
Yeah. Hey, Survivor Series is coming up.
Absolutely. Here comes Joe. Look at that face.
Oh, damn it, Andy.
Wow.
It's
Is this in Skype?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is so wrong, Andy. So wrong. You can post it in the HWI. That's how wrong it is. Post that in the chat room.
Oh.
That is horrible.
What post?
Absolutely horrible.
Well, Andy,
AJ,
so bad it's funny.
Oh, look at this. Submission hold. Sleeper by Samoa Joe. And
Oh, yeah, and I see the blood.
Yep, and AJ's trying to reach for the ropes. Nope, Samoa put him right back in.
Really? Match over.
Yep, match is over.
All right, very good. Match over.
I'm just on it.
Yep, this was the proper way. Everybody clear?
Yeah.
Yep, we're clear.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match and still your WWE World's Heavyweight Champion is AJ Styles, but without some controversy here, AJ rolled while Joe had the sleeper on AJ. AJ flipped over and pinned Joe while Joe had him in a sleeper hold. So he technically Joe pinned himself, and AJ is still your heavyweight champion, even though he doesn't look like a champion right now. Here comes Joe going into like kill AJ.
How was the match? I didn't get to see any of it.
Really good.
It was a good, 5-star match.
Yeah.
A good play by the WWE. Again, creative is doing the right thing. And I think AJ got a different belt. Even though it's the same design, but it's a more gold, shiny gold tinted belt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they definitely made some modifications to it, I think. Because they had the black one for a while with that, like, all the gems in it was, like, really, like... It wasn't bad looking, but it just didn't kind of look of a title. Speaking of titles, did you guys see that picture that was on our HWR chat room? Some fucking idiot has, like, remember the old wing belt that, Joe, that you always mark over?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, I shared that.
That motherfucker has a tattoo of it on his fucking body.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's
That's what you call marking.
I love that belt, but I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
And he has a big hairy beer gut too to beat it all.
Yeah, so what's gonna happen when he gets real old? That whole thing's gonna shrink. It's just gonna look like ass.
Or expand depending on his eating habits.
Yeah, it would go from the winged eagle to the big eagle.
Yeah. Or the big gold
Oh God,
belt.
Joe. Joe, but AJ is all bloodied up. What did I miss?
Yeah.
I think he got a clothesline,
Mm.
and I think it was just kind of you know,
A little bit of a botch.
I don't know if he got like if he's like like kind of like a upper inner like mouth kind of like a bite or whatever.
Okay.
Or where they bit his tongue. Don't know exactly where the blood's coming from. We just know from it's inside the mouth.
Ooh.
All right, so you know what, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for following us for the night. We still got some 3 matches left over. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, your winners for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, the New Day still retains their title. For the Raw Tag Team Championship, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre retain their titles. The SmackDown Women's Championship, it is Becky Lynch finally wins it, and she is the new SmackDown Women's Champion over Charlotte Flair. Randy Orton got, I would say, a very controversial win on Jeff Hardy, but I think Jeff mostly knocked himself out with that. So you'll have to see the match, but Randy Orton over Jeff Hardy, and now AJ Styles over Samoa Joe. So we still got 3 matches remaining. We are still here, and we still got a lot to go. And
you know what the bad thing is? 2 of those matches involve Brie Bella and Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of miss a long-haired version of Mick Foley.
Bang bang.
Yeah.
Alright.
Actually, I think it looked, well, it's a lot better than when he had his head shaved.
I gotta disagree with you on that one,
Yeah.
but Andy's around.
Oh. Now, did you guys see that little Mick Foley promo where he's in front of the crowd?
Yep.
When he was in Salem, Massachusetts, which is about an hour and a half out of my way, that's how close we were. We were sitting in front, had lunch. Oh God! And she's wearing that fucking raccoon makeup again.
Yeah. Are you telling me they're gonna make the fucking Brie Bella fucking semi-main event?
Would you expect anything less? Like
Yeah, it's a fucking Bella bitches.
Joe, hang on just a second. It was between the Miz and Brie Bella, the Miz and Maurice versus Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella, or this.
Oh.
It's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't situation for some of me.
No, it's like damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Damn.
But like I said before, in that one particular time, I hate to say it, but I'm actually like cheering for Ronda Rousey. Not Ronda Rousey, I'm sorry, Nikki Bella. I want Ronda Rousey to just like.
No, well, this is not that match. This is Little Miss Bliss takes on Ronda Rousey.
But okay, Alexa Bliss. But that's right too. They're gonna be at Evolution.
Yeah.
But
who's on these dang Miz glasses? The guy that's on the Willy Wonka glasses?
That's what I was thinking too.
Hey, you leave Elton John's eyeglasses in there alone.
Wait a
you know what?
second.
Yeah, I was thinking about to say the same thing. All he really needed was the top hat with a feather.
No, you know, Flair was wearing those type of glasses back in the 70s when you thought he was like some type of space person. I don't know if you guys remember.
But that was back in the 70s.
Oh, okay.
It's 2018.
It looks like
I thought for sure Maurice was dressed up as Lady Gaga for a second.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. What's up with that zipper though? That zipper is too big.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we're going to have the mixed tag match between the Team Awesome and Team Goat Bella. You know, and I gotta say one thing. I know they go WWE. This is where WWE caves in, and it's gonna give it to. It's gonna give it to Team Bella.
Bella and Bella and Bryan.
Because the WWE has to give it to these no account, non-talented pieces of garbage that should have been retired a long time ago. And I am praying here that Brie gets her neck broken, and I hope Nikki gets in a car accident. So.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you know what, Brie? You don't have to hope she gets hurt. All she has to do is hope that Bryan knocks her up again.
Yeah.
No, I want to see them hurt. I want to see them.
That's a nicer way of having her retire. I'll go with what Rick just said.
No, I want to see these. I want to see the Bellas crippled and
for the
out
record,
of the
I would have no problem drinking Brie's goat milk. From Brie, of course. Just clarify that.
Oh, Rick, the same, yes.
Now
If I have to clarify which direction I was going with it, then you guys really have your head in the wrong place.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Maurice. At least she's got real stuff.
Sister.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know, hey, nothing wrong with a little bit of French.
Exactly.
Except for in wartime.
We could go bonjour. See, this is the only thing going for this stupid Bella bitch. That she's
And for the
married
record,
to a
I
goat.
can't speak French. It's called French toast, French fries,
Yeah.
and French dressing.
And French bread.
And not wow.
A croissant.
Hey, Dave.
Wouldn't that be the Le Ruscan? Oh, forget it. Fuck that.
And
I say it
And
like this:
forget
"Let Bella
sandwich.
bitch, let Bella bitch." And yes, I am not a fan. I tweet to WWE and the Bellas about this. I say, get out of the business. You don't belong in it. It's time for you to retire. And I hope that you have a bad accident.
I noticed something. Tuesday. Tuesday, Brie had camel toe like nobody's business in that match.
I'm trying to figure out the whole thing with the back of her pants. God, that looks plumb awful. That looks
I guess
idiotic.
she's trying to get Brian going to give her baby number 2, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I mean, Brian, there's probably not a lot that'll get him going.
Here is awesome. The host of Ms. and Mrs. TV. They are. I love the show. I think they're great talent. The Miz is an incredible talent. I'm just hoping that the WWE doesn't give the Bella bitches, but I know it's the Bella bitches, and they're gonna give them this match.
Joe, I have to agree with you, unfortunately, because first you have Daniel Bryan, who the fans are semi-marking. You can tell that that's slowly starting to die down. And then, you have Brie Bella, who's making her, I think, was this his first match or second match back or something like that?
Third match.
It's like a third or
match.
fourth.
Oh, so it is her third match. Okay, shows you how well I follow her or pay attention to her. But I could see, unfortunately, Miz and Maurice losing this one, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's gonna be remember, they'll be the first couple. Here it is. Here's something for you guys. A quick trivia. They are the first couple that actually lost to 2 other couples. They lost to John Cena and Nikki Bella at WrestleMania, and they're gonna lose to Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. So Maurice and The Miz lose to each Bella on here.
Yeah, they'll probably move on to Naomi, and which Uso is she married to?
Yeah, that one MS13
Oh, Naomi
member.
and I think it's Jay.
They'll be moving on to them next.
Ladies,
Did I say the Marine? Is that the Marine 15?
Yeah.
That is?
Yeah. I don't know which one. I'm like, okay, yeah, another Marine movie. It's like what it did with Fast and Furious.
Oh,
Now, when that first
Jesus
came out,
Christ.
it was a great product. I hated the fucking
Guys,
that Tokyo Drift. I couldn't stand that one.
did you notice?
And then
not all the fans are jumping up for this. You see the good
No, they're
number
not.
of it.
Like I said, you, Joe, I think pointed out for a while, when it comes to certain wrestlers who chase the title, it's better to chasee than the chaser.
Exactly.
And they wanted him to come back. They were screaming to come back. He's back. They were marking out, and now it's okay, yeah.
It's done. It's done.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't think it's Daniel Bryan alone. I think it's Brie Bella. I think that's what's
The pair of them,
I think that's what's killing his career right now, because the fans are excited for Bryan, but when Brie is in there, they're like, oh, here we go.
I mean,
I agree with you. Yes, it's definitely a mood killer, but
yeah.
even still, when he comes out by himself, the marks are starting to slowly say, okay,
Hey, custom tees. Did you see that? The customtees.com?
Yeah.
Those fuckers are following me on Twitter. They follow me on Twitter.
No shit.
Oh,
Custom, hey,
I'm-
watch
wow.
it. Custom tees.
Yeah.
Buy the shirt.
Buy the shirt. Yeah, but I gotta give them a
Yeah.
shout out. CustomTees.com, folks, for custom t-shirts. But if you want our t-shirts, go to SkullGensRealm.com under shop and get our t-shirts. Now, you know what, Rick? You know what I would do?
Why is he
If
sitting
I
on
was
the
the
toilet?
Miz and Maurice, if I was the Miz and Maurice, what I would do, I will lie down in the middle of the ring and both of them, Miz and Maurice said, here, come and pin me. Get this shit over with. You know your Bella's got to win.
It's like the finger death pot, you know.
Oh yeah, just lie down.
Hold on, Andy. Go ahead, Andy.
Do you know that picture you posted on HWR, Kevin Owen?
Yeah.
Have a look in the Skype chat. I've doctored it today.
Oh God.
Oh jeez.
That is awesome.
Like the toilet with him this time.
Yeah. Go ahead, Andy. Post that too. Oh.
Damn.
Keep the HWR fans going. Like, okay, what the fuck is going on with these people?
Hey, y'all knew we were crazy when you started listening to us. We don't want to hear shit.
All right. This match is starting out really fast between The Miz and Daniel Bryan. Now, I gotta say one thing. When it is The Miz and Daniel Bryan, the match has chemistry. When the Bella bitch gets in there, that's when it's all over.
To a certain extent, I kind of almost want to see the whole gender roles thrown out the window and let Miz get Bella just one good time.
Give her a boot to the face. That just completely take her out and make sure that she can't have no more kids.
Oh shit.
You know, I hope Maurice kicks her so hard that her neck snaps and that'll be the end of it. I want to see a death in wrestling, and it has to be a Bella.
Oh my god.
Then let's go with since Brie seems to has a kid, let's make it Nikki Bella.
Nikki gets on my last nerve just the way she talks.
Thus, she can be the one that dies. I mean, Brie's a mom.
I don't give a damn. I think they both need to go off a flying cliff in a burning bus.
I said, I have really no problem with Brie. I mean, yeah, she seems to be more of the, despite her financial status or her public status, she seems to be a lot more humble and just down to earth. Where you have Nikki, who is like, the superficial, snobby, yeah. She just has, I mean, unfortunately, though, she's sexy as hell, so.
Yeah. Like I said.
Have a look at the comment now in the HWR chat on that Kevin Owen picture.
Over in the HWR show, George says, "Damn, Joe, do you really feel? How do you really feel? Don't you think you are truly expressing yourself?"
George, damn it! I know you just got that damn tell you how to really feel shit.
Yeah, that you know what? I'm gonna trust me. Don't let me make a shirt, George, that says this is how I really feel. and stand over and peeing on Bella's graves. I have as much hatred for them, and again, it's not that, well, it is their wrestling skills, and it's not their kayfabe character. It's just that they don't deserve it. They slept their way to the top. They don't work. They suck, and that's the only reason they came back, because they have nothing better to do. And if it wasn't for their boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, whatever, that's why they are at where they're at right now. And I will tell them to their face, you don't deserve being in there.
Hey, Joe. All right, Joe. Explain Ronda Rousey then.
Like I said, Ronda's another one. You would think that she would... Okay, I respect that she's a fighter, but she should have gotten at least a good... at least 2 years of training.
Yeah.
And I said this from the get-go. Some people can transfer to wrestling fluently. And I can speak for the... And I'm going to speak to the guys in here, like Johnny and Zoe. You can sometimes... You can flow with it, and you can get it. Some people don't get it. So...
I mean, even at her current skill level, or lack thereof, she should not be semi-main. If she's anything, she should have been on kickoff.
Yes.
She shouldn't even been in
unfortunately, that's just not going to happen when it comes to Ronda Rousey. Unfortunately, WWE is, they tried so long to get her. They, and I think they did. With that first, when she debuted at WrestleMania with The Rock, I think that's really when she started setting things in motion. Yeah. She had a UFC career that she had to finish out, but I wouldn't be surprised if she was training from the get-go.
Yeah.
But still,
that's where
if she's still with the training that long, it would show you how, even still, the 2 years she just can't do it. There was a video.
Out twice.
There was actually a video. It's on our HWR chat room.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Daniel just hit the corner and he hit the back of his head hard on the mat.
I haven't seen that.
Look at this. Here's the replay. Miss. Bam! His head hit the rope. His head hit the rope. Now, you know what? Miz is the ultimate.
I don't know.
No, that hit the top of his head. I think his neck's eye.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. It hit his neck. It hit his head. His head.
I'm just now seeing it.
That was work.
Oh, shit.
That was work.
And it still probably felt like, I don't know. Have you ever scraped the top of your head on like on top of like a shower stall thing?
I feel like the top of his head barely even hit the ropes because he landed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think looked like work to me. The camera was a good angle, make people think it was a good hit, but I don't see
That's it.
She's not that worried.
You know what's funny? Here
she sucks as an actress.
Here is, look at Miz even now got a cut in his back.
Yeah.
These guys are really going all out in this pay-per-view.
Yeah, you got that line.
You know, and this is not only is this a battle between two couples, this is a battle between TV shows. You got Total Retarded Bellas, and then you got the Miz and Maurice, which is the way better show. So I could see that'll be another bragging right. But again, unfortunately, WWE is going to give it to the Bella bitch because.
Actually, you know what, Joe? You made a very fair point. What if they do spin it and that give Miz and Maurice the win because this is their first season and maybe they need that?
You know what? I don't think so. I think that the ratings for their show is much better than Total Divas and Total Bellas. If you look at it right now, they're losing. The Total Bellas and Total Divas are losing ratings.
Yeah, like I said again, I still believe that Brian and Bree can have it, but I don't see it as 100 point. I'll say right now, 70-30 in favor of the Bella and Brian.
Yeah.
Guys, a rat on YouTube stealing a slice of pizza from a pizza shop has more viewers than the Divas. All right.
You know what? Reality show I'd like to see.
What's that?
What?
I call it something like Total Refs and have them toss shit as the matches.
You know what? They should
and
have
actual referees. Like have little Nate on there, stuff like that.
Danny Davis.
Danny Davis. Wow.
Don't have their own reality show yet on the network.
Actually, they did. They did the
Tough Enough.
No, it was a Legends. The House of Legends.
Oh, the Legends.
I mean, just the actual, whole season, like Total McMahon's or something.
No, we don't want to see that. That'll be total fake.
That.
The whole show.
I don't see
Yeah,
it, but I'm just that they
There would
aren't.
not be an ounce of reality in that. You kidding me? You think Vince would have see people behind the fucking doors?
Just like that Holy Foley. Holy Foley was a disaster. You could tell that was scripted.
Hope to kind of maybe get is Total Levex.
Yeah.
Right.
And
you know what?
I watched it once, only because there was suspicion that Foley's daughter, Holy, was gonna wanted to be a wrestler, but it was like, okay, whatever.
First of all, no, she didn't have what it takes.
I watched the whole thing just because I think Mick Foley's friggin' hilarious. So I was like, all right, let's see where this goes.
Oh, this is going to be the end of it.
Guys, you could just tell it was scripted. His son gets a first job and is with the WWE. Come on, guys. Come on. That's ridiculous.
That's not beyond the realm of possibility.
That show was ridiculous.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the reality part, but you got to put some of those aspects. I mean, come on, we've seen it before. We've had whether they've been wrestling talent or people behind the scenes who said, "Hey, look, want to do me a favor and bring this person in for a job."
Good Lord,
See,
Breeze
here we
losing
go.
on Miz.
Here we go.
Oh,
The-
that was awful.
Yep.
Let me do my little shitty run.
Now you
Must
see.
be crap.
Oh, Miz is cutting the eye. Miz is cutting the eye.
Oh, hold on. I think I just saw it.
Yep.
Hold on.
Ooh. Ouch.
I have yet to catch it. I saw where he got. I saw the spot.
Yeah, right above his eyebrow. Yeah.
Yep.
That's not a good sign.
Uh-oh. Maurice had to fix her boob.
Say, those blue pants that Bree's wearing do make her ass look really good.
Now,
Cut me, Mickey. Cut me. I can't see. Come on, Mickey.
Oh, actually, I haven't got to it yet because I don't see his eye bleeding.
yeah.
Oh, it's a bleeding.
Yeah, it is.
I think he hit him with I think it was the knee shot.
Yeah.
That got him.
See, now,
Outside.
The pad.
and here's something for you guys. Look at this. They're
The
in the
boob came
same.
out.
They're in the same position that they were at WrestleMania with John Cena and Nikki Bella.
Yep.
So is Daniel going to ask Bree to marry him again?
I hope not.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I hope not.
And that last kick you saw coming. Because
Yeah.
they both took a step back, paused, and then walked up to it. They didn't run up to it. And I was like, really? I'm like, hit, and they stepped back. I'm like, miss.
Now you know what I would do? I would go
He's telling him what to do.
if I was the Miz and Maurice, go back in the ring, lie down, and then get on the mic, say, "Come on, pin me. Get your joy, get your little Bella bitch, her win, and then just like walk out, and just do it that way, and that would not only infuriate Daniel and Bree, like, oh, you Bree's gotta have it, she's gotta have it, and just leave it like that.
God, that was an ugly spot.
Yep.
Oh.
That was horrible.
Match
Why am
over.
I even watching
Yeah.
this? Match over.
Holy cow! Match is over for me.
Not yet.
Called it. Ha ha.
Good.
Every single one of y'all sitting there saying, "Oh, Bree and Daniel will win," and I was like, "No, Maurice
Good.
will win as well."
Good deal. Good creative thinking.
Absolutely. And I remember saying, I wish, I would lose, they would get the win, and they got the win.
You know, and the
It
winner.
was but yeah.
She hooked the tights just like a true heel.
You know what? And the winner of this, folks, is finally not a fucking Bella bitch. It's finally somebody else that has to get it over on the Bellas. Miz and Maurice, Team Awesome, got a pin on Brie Bella. Good. Now I hope on the way home Brie gets.
Also, Team Goat Toe.
Yeah. Good creative. Good writing right there. About time. It's about fucking time they keep giving these Bellas the loss. I guess they gave it to them because they did lose to John Cena and Nikki. So they had to give them to this one. Now let's hope this puts an end to this. At least with the mixed match challenge. With the mixed challenge matches, whatever.
I think what's going to happen with that is the match will go down to like that world's greatest event, whatever the fuck they call it.
Oh, the one in Australia?
In Super
Yeah.
State, which is in stupid ass early o'clock in the morning on that day.
You know you're going to be up to watch it, Lance. Don't lie.
No, I'll pass on that one.
At 4 in the morning, unless I got to get up and piss, hell no.
Well, actually, that's usually what time I go to bed, so. Sometimes I'll be out at 6, so I might actually watch it.
I might. It's like I say, if I got to get up and pee, maybe. But if not, I ain't going to lose sleep over it.
I don't know if I want to put those two together. Like, I have to take a piss. Oh, wait! A WWE event's on.
No, if me having to go to the bathroom wakes me up.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, and there it is.
Yeah, if not,
Right.
Look at that
Look at the spot right here with the screwdriver. They're showing it.
Jeez.
Hey, hold on. When
Oh
you
my god!
mention
And look, you can
anything-
see it twisted. You can see it twisted right there.
Hey, there's Ozzy Osbourne's journal. Oh wait,
Yeah.
that's the Alamo. Oh damn!
And there is again that fall.
God, my.
That
And
fall
like I
from
said,
the top.
that ain't Jeff Hardy selling. That's oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my damn.
That fall, though, damn.
Well, you know what? His ear is so wide from having that earring on that I don't even think that was painful for him.
You know what, Johnny? Take it and take your hand and clamp on your ear a little bit, and then just pull down.
Oh, that's a nice Hell in a Cell. It's all red. Look at that.
Yeah.
You changed it, huh?
Oh, I didn't notice that they were lifting the cell right before the pin even took place. Oh, shit.
Yeah, they actually called it. The referee had to call it. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe
like
this. I can't believe this, but here's something for you, Johnny. Out of a flash in the pan, I hope he's listening in. He is the former WWO champion from back in the mid-90s. He is the one and only, the one who became an MMA star. He is Ken Sweeney. I forgot what it was, like Hardcore Ken Sweeney, or I forgot, Ken. You're gonna have to remind me there. But he is Ken Sweeney. Ken, how you doing, buddy? Long time. Hope we get to see each other again in a couple, hopefully next year. But with that, he was a former WWO champion back in 1994, 95, and Lord knows the matches with him and Dream Warrior.
Oh, they had some crazy matches, those two. I remember all those Brooklyn shows, the Bronx shows, the crazy matches those two went through for the world title. Absolutely.
Yep. Big shout out
And
to
I don't
Ken
know if you guys
Sweeney.
caught the update regarding Hardy's injury.
What is it?
No, what?
He was brought into a local medical facility, quote unquote, where he was been coughing up blood, and he has they're suggesting he has severe abdominal injury.
From a front face fall.
Which means he's backstage drinking with Matt.
That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. WWE medical probably said, "All right, you okay?" And you know, they probably didn't bring him for like an MRI, but oh my god, it's the raccoon.
Let's see what the hell Andy done did.
It's the rowdy raccoon.
Hey, Joe, looks like your number one's coming up next, Joe.
Oh, God. Yeah, Little Miss Bliss. You know what's funny, folks? We're coming to the end of the night, and we have only 2 matches left. This one included right here, and it
ain't even 10 o'clock Eastern yet.
Yeah,
Right.
That's all right. We could do it after Roman Reigns match.
It's like it ain't even 9 here, and I'm like,
Looks like
I'm
that.
scared that Ronda's going to try that new move and she's going to end up killing Alexa Bliss.
And you know what? I hate to say, but you know the picture, the show, that picture you just posted up on the HWR chat room. I think that's where Ronda did her training.
Yeah, she's been watching the Kevin Owen video. She's been watching the Kevin Owen toilet video.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Alicia Fox wearing?
is she back in her group gear?
Yeah, I don't know.
Get the
I cannot stand her. She's just annoying as fuck.
Italian night art. She is a butterface.
Oh, she's like her old man. Leave her alone.
Ed?
Dead. The career is.
You know what, fans? We've been out for this full time. We've been watching here. And I gotta say one thing. It's been a long night. Let me give you a recap of what's going on while they build up to this match. New Day keeps the SmackDown tag titles. Dolph Ziggler and McIntyre keeps the Raw Tag Team Championship. The Miz and Maurice get a win over Goat Boy and Bella Bitch. For the SmackDown Women's Championship, Becky Lynch is the new champion. Randy Orton over Jeff Hardy in the first Hell in a Cell match. AJ Styles retains his title over Samoa Joe, and now we're down to Little Miss Bliss taking on Ronda Rousey.
I'm just going to throw this out there. This show probably won't go to 10:30 Eastern.
No. Oh my God! Look, here's Alexa Bliss. Look like something from the Freak Show, The Wiz.
No, look at she's fucking trying a reject of the fucking. Oh my God! I just lost my brain. That's what happens.
That's not the first time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming down to the ring, it is.
That's what it is. She's a reject from the Village People.
Alicia Fox, you're on about.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She looks like the top of a ballpoint pen.
No.
Do you know them pencils you get with the rubber on the top?
Yep.
Well,
Andy?
she does have that type of brain.
That's not what it's going to brought up.
She does have that brain full of rubber.
Well, it shows you she has no brain because she's coming to the ring in high heels. And if there's any interaction on the outside, forget it, she's got to crack an ankle.
Yep.
Well, now she's not that. Mickey's wearing high heels too.
Wait a minute.
I thought she'd have shaved a beaver if she's got a see-through front on.
You know what?
Wait
a minute here.
There we go.
We act like Alicia Fox breaking an ankle would be a bad thing.
Exactly.
True.
All right. Here is Ronda Rousey. Excuse me. Before we go to Ronda Rousey, Alexa Bliss. She is known as Alexa Kaufman. She is currently 27 years old, born in Columbus, Ohio. She's billed as 5'1", and she was trained directly from the Performance Center. Her opponent, who's coming down the ring with Natalia.
That makes me wonder, is she any relation to the comedian Andy Kaufman?
Maybe it's relative.
And let's not forget, she's also from Columbus, Ohio. Just like a who, Joe?
I don't know who.
Come on, Joe. We had this conversation before. Who else is from Columbus, Ohio?
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Ambrose,
the most infamous guy that got beat up on Piper's Pit.
Oh no! Look at this on the Super Show. The Riot Squad are taking on again the fucking Bellas.
And
thank God.
There we go.
Sleep for that.
Yeah. All right. You know what? I totally don't know. What was it? No, that's not Mike Sharp. I don't know.
Joe, who got beat up on? Literally got beaten the hell out of on Piper's Pit from Columbus, Ohio.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
He's
a fucking Spanish guy with a fucking white person's
you
name.
say, yeah, you know, referring to Snooker. I mean, I know he got hit with the coconut, but I don't think he got the shit kicked out of him.
Frank Williams.
Frankie Williams. No,
I honestly
Frankie.
don't remember that.
Frankie Williams.
Frankie Williams, yeah.
All right, she is the current WWE Raw's Women's Champion. She is Ronda Jean Rousey. She is 31 years old. She is 5'7", 135 pounds. She was born in Riverside, California. Now, here is the thing. She was trained by Jean LaBelle, Rena Gracie, Anna Maria D. Mars, and in boxing by Edmund Trevedon. And
okay, who in wrestling?
Nobody.
Who trained her in wrestling is the thing.
Nobody.
I don't know
except
if
the
you guys
Performance
caught
Center.
it. It was on the HWI chat room earlier today. And somebody had posted, I guess Ronda Rousey is now sporting added a new move to repertoire. It's a gut wrench power bomb. Let's see if she uses it tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because whoever trained her in professional wrestling should be brought up on war crimes or crimes against humanity.
That makeup is a horror show. Oh my God.
So is this match.
What kind of move was that?
That's it.
All right, you know what? This is, for everybody here, Alexa Bliss did take her to the performance and did this match. So they did train for this match. So let's see what happens.
Did you guys notice the picture for that Super Showdown? Ronda still has the belt on her shoulder.
They always do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, more pictures of that angle of Alexa Bliss, please.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Booty. I like the booty.
So here we go. What's this? Alexa Bliss versus Rowdy Ronda Raccoon, I guess.
Yeah. The Raccoon Rousey.
Raccoon Rousey.
Does this make Natalia Cowgirl Bob Orton or Cowgirl Natalia?
I don't know, but
now that would be Natalia the Anvil.
I'm getting right to dirty letter to the WWE because that Alicia Fox is offensive to my eyes.
She looks like a member from Cool in the Gang.
Andy, I'd co-sign that letter with you, brother.
She looks like someone from Cool in the Gang.
Yeah,
a really bad relic from the 70s Motown.
Marvin Gaye wouldn't even wear something like that.
And she's
do you know what her theme tune? She's gonna have some new theme tune. Music's gonna be one of them. Chicka wow wow.
Or she's coming down from
no, it should be like that Beastie Boys. Hey ladies.
No. Ludacris's Ho.
Oh,
not too.
She's the reason. She is the real reason why people take the piss out of colours.
And if you guys should check out Rosie's ass. Her ass.
What ass?
She has none.
She has none.
Yeah, but she's got like it's like love handles, not like a nice ass. It's like a, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, she's flat all over. That's the first.
Yeah, she is.
Her gear does her no favors.
Yeah,
no,
I mean I've seen her in modeling.
She did a nude photo shoot on her cheeks.
But those painted on bikini, those painted like swimsuit sides. Oh my God!
What a bad drop.
Does her no favors.
You know what? I can see Alexa Bliss going throughout this. You know, I can see Alexa Bliss saying, "You know, you forgot fucking everything we trained at the performance center. You stupid hoe, you."
You know what? Though, keep in mind, though.
You say that to her because she's still Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Did you see Mickey James? Did any of you see Mickey James grab the beaver and sniff her hand?
Yeah, we saw her grab the beaver.
Hey!
She grabbed the beaver and sniffed her hand, dirty bitch.
Hey, no. Andy, that's hardcore country.
Yo, why are her tights so high up like that? That's like horrible.
Yeah. Like I said, her gear does nothing.
Yeah.
It's to hide a fat stomach.
Well, no, they said no hitting below the belt.
Yeah. Is that why is that high? I mean,
yeah.
Joe, this
below the belt.
Over in the HWR channel, in the HWR chat channel, it is James, who's from the Big Easy. James.
Oh, damn. I'm about to get it.
Has he come out of the shower after the last two matches?
Hey, James, you refed a couple of good matches tonight.
All right. Hey, guys.
That's on Skype.
There's a person in the front row looks like fucking Chris Benoit. Watch.
What? Could be. You never know.
You see him?
No.
No, where?
I want to do a little bit more background on Alexa Bliss, Joe, because you did point out that she's only a 2-year was in the Performance Center, but she also spent 3 years down in NXT.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I'm gonna say, when I saw her down at NXT, I thought nothing about her. I'm like, okay, this chick's just. But as her last 6 months, 8 months down there, I'm like, all right, she has something. And then when she came up in the main roster and she started doing that Harley Quinn look, that's slowly what got her over.
Yep.
You know, I think she finally got rid of the little mini dress which looked like ass, and now she's honed her skills. She can now just be more of herself as opposed to, a gimmick.
What the fuck was that move that happened with Ronda Rousey?
What move?
She had her on her shoulders, and all of a sudden, she buckled and dropped Alexa Bliss.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, even if you look at Ronda's face, you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah,
that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
She's holding her ribs as can play on the fact that she's going to lose the match because she's got broken ribs.
No, I'm guessing dislocated her rib.
No,
is what they're probably going to go with.
Oh, wow. For think I thought what you were telling, but it looked like if she has ribs so bad like that, well, we'll find out right now.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. You know, and James just says, the hell? Yeah, she's got her tights so pulled up over her stomach, it's like no hitting below the belt.
No, it should be no hitting below the tits with her.
Well, she has to have
So
some.
how they are.
Wait a minute. They're on the top? No?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
So she's selling it.
Yep.
If she had bad ribs, no way in hell would she be able to sustain that. Let alone that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I could see Alexa saying, "You fucking forgot the whole match, you idiot.
Yeah.
You stupid idiot."
God, dude.
This is just ridiculous.
But you know what?
I hate to say it, but Alexa Bliss is the one who's carrying this match.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anybody else notice that this pay-per-view has been mainly botches?
No, not really. Like I said, with the exception
Quite a bit.
It's when they put Ron in the Trio. Whoa.
Yeah.
you know, actually, well, when you think about it, yeah, the Hell in a Cell, that was a botch. So, yeah, and then the McIntyre, who was botched twice.
Mm-hmm.
Ronda Rousey botching, that was just a given.
Yeah.
That's like saying there's going to be, somebody's going to get pinned in a wrestling match.
Now, you know what?
You
It's really quick. I'm going to throw this out there. Ken Sweeney, who's in the HWR chat room, listening in on us, he could testament to you. He has been an individual who went from wrestling to MMA, and sometimes it's, I think in a way you have to train more for MMA as a fight than in wrestling, but when it comes to the vice versa, some people just can do it.
You know,
Real
some
quick,
people
guys.
can't make the transfer.
No.
Like, hey, Punk could not make the transfer. Ronda can't make the transfer.
When you have a wrestler who's a performer, athletic, strong, whatever it is, who has no real wrestling, professional wrestling, similar to Brock Lesnar, you can't make that transfer. CM Punk, not to mention CM Punk was 40 years old, and he had multiple injuries.
Yeah.
At 40 years old, most MMA wrestlers are on their way out.
Yeah,
that was Punk's
unless
mistake.
your name is Randy Couture, you're out.
Well, she botched again.
Yeah.
Oh, they botched it twice.
Lord.
They botched twice. Mickey was supposed to hit her with the shoe, and she just threw her in the thing, and then they're supposed to do that middle collide, and it turned.
It was weak.
Ooh,
No,
yeah.
it wasn't that. Zoe, you know what I'm talking about. Ronda didn't turn the right way.
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, I agree.
God almighty. What a fucking idiotic, dumbass bitch. Needs to fucking hang up her belt or beating up
Some nightshade care of some.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
God.
I agree, Zoe. Every time the Bellas come out, I feel that same way. What? Well, and Alicia Fox just got taken out. She's now
Hold on, I must be behind you.
Yeah,
I am.
she's somewhere in Pepperland with the rest of the Yellow Submarine.
Submarine. Yeah, the submarine.
Blue meanies. All right. You know
What's out of this?
You know what's really funny here, guys? And I know this is kind of a bad comparison.
Oh God.
You know what's
really?
You know what's real bad here is?
Oh Jesus! This is
Hey,
so
she's hulking
bad
up.
now.
She's hulking up.
This is
Yeah.
watch.
I swear to God, this is just like I'm waiting for somebody to do like one of those little quick videos where she turns from when she smiles and frowns and turns to green.
God almighty. She's gonna get somebody killed.
All right, let's again.
I think Alexa Bliss just shit her pants.
Well, they did. She did that same move to Alexa on the house show.
Oh yeah, her ring. Her lips are hurting so bad, but she's punching them. Stupid ass. It's called selling for a reason.
Referee, she's got her closed fist there. Now notice Ronda's mascara is running down her face.
Is she trying to do the Ken Shamrock snap or something?
Yep.
I think so.
Oh, damn.
Step the hell out of her, Alexa.
Too late.
I just the hell out of her, but that's in the way over here.
Oh, God.
That's different.
Fucking shit.
Match over.
Good God, I hate you,
Oh,
Ronda.
Oh, Jesus, you gotta be. Jesus, fucking bullshit.
Everybody, I'm assuming everybody. Hey, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, and still your Raw Women's Champion. She is
exactly undeserving.
And Zoe, George says, "Damn, Zoe, how do you really feel? I don't think you're truly expressing yourself like he did me."
She puts the most unconvincing armbar on anybody, saying she's an armbar specialist.
There is no way that puts any pressure on that arm.
Absolutely none.
I've studied joint locks and stuff like that. There's no way it can.
I'm going to tell you right now, though, if this was in the Indies, oh my God, she would not be booked any further. They'd be like, hell no, fuck off, no, we don't want you.
If
that's bullshit.
Especially with the way that Alexa's kind of got those double jointed elbows.
Oh yeah.
They wouldn't let Ronda put Alexa in a real legit armbar.
And keep in mind,
back a little far and let that distorted joint go. That would have been awesome. This bullshit arm lock they've got her doing, what the hell?
Here's something for you too. Alexa Bliss did not even sweat. Here's Ronda Rousey sweating like she's like a pig here.
I get her sweating, but
me too.
I can't with you guys, Jesus.
Hey.
And the worst part of the match was the ending because before she even locked in the armbar, Bliss is tapping. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, she just like, let me get out of here quickly before this bitch actually breaks my arm.
Yeah, no shit. And she didn't do the move like I said that she did at the house show.
Yes, she did.
Oh,
she just did.
She just got much power.
Yeah.
Shows you how much I've been paying attention.
And I've been drinking, so.
I haven't started smoking, but after that match, I need to.
There's Mick Foley's kids behind.
All right. Since we saw.
Oh yeah.
We just saw.
There. Oh, look at that.
We just saw the trailer to the Marine 6000, and now we're seeing the trailer for Undertaker Triple H 6000.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
you know what? Right now, the only number I care right now is 420.
Once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
You know,
again,
3 times.
And again, for those watching, thanks for putting up with us for all this time. We've been here for 3 hours. We started at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. A couple of us came late, but we have been here trying to give you all the best show we can get compared to Michael Cole. And you know what? And again, we appreciate your support. Again, like and subscribe to our channels here. We do have T-shirts. Go to SkuldrinsRealm.com to see all those different T-shirts and designs. We have them there if you want mugs, posters, or anything regarding any of the HWR crew. Just send me a message and I will get that sent out to you.
You can even go to the HWR chat room and have a look at the new Connor T-shirt we've produced. Connor's Cure. Obviously, it doesn't work. That's the slogan.
Oh, did you guys catch that?
Andy, I got one better for you. Connor's Cure. Results may vary.
Yeah, jeez.
Wow, guys. Jesus.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess he punched twice.
Why do we have to raise money for kids to get cancer? They just get it. You just get it for free. They're not
Oh,
paid.
jeez.
Buy cancer. It's free.
Oh man.
Oh my god, I hate
Hey, folks,
Paige's hair.
This is why we say discretion advised.
Then we are seeing.
No, it doesn't suit her.
No.
No, she
It
doesn't need that
would
short
help
hair.
if it was actually even. One side is longer than the other.
Hey, leave her alone. She's going for that Cindy Lauper look. Plus, it makes it easier when she's between guys' legs. She doesn't have all that hair in her face.
Of the roster.
Yeah. And again, everybody, thanks for watching. We still got one more match that we have to go, and that is for the Raw Heavyweight Championship, and that is between the current champion Roman Reigns defending the title
but we don't
against
want it,
Braun
Samoa Joe.
Strowman. What's that?
Samoa
Oh,
Joe's
God.
asking for another fucking match. How many times have we got to see Samoa Joe and AJ Styles?
Well-
Please, WWE, no more.
Well, this is just the first time, so they get.
Yeah, that was the first time.
Yeah, but how many times have we seen them on TNA?
We've seen
Do you think
Samoa Joe
TNA don't exist?
Holy, look at
Well,
this!
They're having more feuds. They're having more
Keep
feuds
in
than
mind,
Eddie
Eddie.
Guerrero and
We
Yeah,
have, like,
they're having more feuds than Eddie Guerrero and fucking
JBL.
Rey Mysterio. It's a joke.
Did you guys just see that? Elias and Kevin Owens versus John
Yeah.
Cena and Bobby Lashley. You know what? We're gonna go. We're gonna go off.
Hey, John Cena and Bobby Lashley kill Kevin Owens. Period.
You know what?
Shoot, kill him. Not
Let-
work. Shoot.
Let's go really quick off the subject while we wait for the main event to come on, because right now they're in killing time mode, and we're going to talk about wrestling managers. I used to be one in the early 90s, and I transcended out from there. But real funny story, Zori, real quick, you are the manager of Carnage, correct?
Mm-hmm. Proudly, yep.
Yep. Tell everybody a little bit about your team, Carnage, and about managing.
Alrighty. Well, basically, our team is like the biggest nightmare demons that you will ever see. It's kind of like we make you afraid to even like run into us in a dark alley. We're crazy. We're unpredictable. We will do anything it takes to win.
And
As being their manager, love it.
all right.
Because that means... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No. Go ahead. You love it, and
I love being their manager because they are #1 at Kentucky Zone Wrestling.
okay. And obviously they love having you as a manager, correct?
Right. Yep.
Okay.
They better.
Yeah, because this brings to mind another member of our wrestling roster in here, who one day I gave them a wrestling manager, and they called me up on the next day and they said, "Joe, we don't want that manager."
Oh my God! Why?
Joe, do you have to come up with this, really?
Yeah. Here they are. They got the one time with the manager at a big show, and I remember I was sitting at home. We just, I was still doing active stuff around, so I was still going around. But I get a call from the team, hence Johnny and his partners. Joe, we don't want that guy no more, Joe. We just don't want that guy no more. We don't want that man. He sucks, Joe. And I said, okay. And literally,
It wasn't the kid who played the role of Mass Transit, was it?
no. They basically, I remember they called it, and I was like, "You sure?" "Yeah, we don't want him, Joe." And it was a unanimous vote. The next day, I had to tell the kid, "Hey, they don't want you as a manager."
What do you have to say?
Well,
He was upset.
yeah, he was upset, and in typical wrestling fashion, he wanted to get another tag team to take them out, but the tag team even backed out on him.
Mm.
So,
Oh.
Okay,
Johnny,
but what was the reason why?
Was his name
you
Jeff
guys
Jarrett by any
didn't want it?
chance?
Johnny, go ahead. You
No,
take
no.
over.
Rick, then he's living on his daddy's legacy.
Oh my God.
Come on, Johnny, take over.
The kid was a mark, big time. Oh
So
my
is
God.
Mass Transit.
No, you don't understand, guys.
I can't
You don't
stand
understand.
that.
This guy was the worst of the worst. For a manager, you wanted to beat him up every single. This was the kid. This was the guy who got beat up as a kid, and they took his lunch money. It was just bad. I don't even know why Joe gave him to us. I have no. I wanted to kill Joe.
Well,
Okay,
it was.
Did
It was.
y'all piss Joe off or yes?
No, the gimmick was supposed to be that I beat him up in school and took his lunch money, and he and with my gangster tag team, we decided. Ken, I hope you're listening to this because you're probably laughing your ass off because you know who it is, Playboy Peter Diamond. And
Joe, is this a rib?
No, it's not a rib.
No, it's not a rib.
No, I mean, were you ribbing Johnny and his partner?
Oh, absolutely. But
So, Johnny, there you go. He admits it. It was a rib.
Hey, the boys knew it was a rib. The gimmick was he came back. He came to wrestling to try to run me out, and he found his own gangster tag team. Hence, Johnny and Notorious Noel and Carmelo Mayonnaise, the landlords. You can tell Johnny loves it, folks. He loves it.
Jesus Christ!
And then
Kind of like how you were supposedly going to be Corny's nephew.
yeah, well, here's the funny thing.
How does that work?
I think we did one match where it was a big Bronx show, and my tag team won. We got the win, and we ran away. All right, and obviously the team. I remember this match because Johnny and his partners decided to walk away and leave the guy behind. So he had to follow behind them. And then the next day I got the call saying, "Hey, you know what? We don't want this guy anymore." So it was the most. And I hear me and my tag team are dying of laughter because it's like, well, I guess he had his one time to try to get revenge on me, and it did not work. And after that,
You know what?
the kid
We hated you, Joe.
huh?
Hang on. George, if you're out there, dang it, I called it. I told you he's probably going to wear one of those kind of shirts when he was riffing this match.
Of course.
Well, all right. Now enough of that in the ribbon.
Right now, me, George, and some other guys are going through all the WrestleManias, and we're just at WrestleMania 15 where Foley debuted the spray paint dress shirt replica.
There you go.
And I wonder if he's going to wear one of those tonight.
Well, you know
And
what?
well, I called this.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at our main event right now. This is for the WWE Raw Heavyweight Championship. Yes, it's called the Universal Championship, but unless they're fighting intergalactic aliens like the Predator and the Alien, I don't see why it's called Universal.
Planetary, intergalactic.
Yeah.
So, is this the Roman Reigns match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that means it's time to go to the bathroom. Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
You
great.
know, Johnny.
Hey, Lance. George says, damn, Lance, he is wearing the same shirt from WrestleMania 14.
George, you're wrong. It's 15, but I get what you're saying.
All right.
Which means you haven't watched it.
Yeah, he just never watched. Currently in the ring right now, the cage has been lowered. It is the challenger Braun Strowman. Let me give you the tail of the tape here. He is Adam Joseph Shar. He is currently 35 years old from the underwater city of North Carolina. He is 6'8", 385 pounds, and he trained he came out of the Performance Center. And he has earned many championships in the strongman competition. But that's basically he just came directly from the Performance Center. Now, his opponent coming down the ringside, he is Letty Joseph Anoa'i. He is currently 33 years old. We know him as Roman Reigns. He was born in Pensacola, Florida. He is from the Anoa'i family, which I'm not even going to say how many of those. The Rock, the Usos, the Rikishi, all the way down. He is
basically anybody that's Samoan that ain't Samoa Joe in the wrestling business.
Absolutely. He is 6'3", 265 pounds. Of course, he was trained by his famous family, the Anoa'i's, and at FCW Florida Championship Wrestling. That is your Hell in a Cell lineup right there, the tail of the tape.
I have a question for everybody.
Okay.
We've seen a lot of technical botches throughout the years. Of course, the most notorious one was the death of Owen Hart, where he came down from the little line and he fell, which is still to this day a mystery to what actually happened. However, and then you gotta wonder, you see that cage coming down, you gotta wonder what would happen if, God forbid, something similar happened.
What the cage clicked and it just fell straight
down?
The
Hell in a Cell cage, something broke and it fell.
You know what? I don't think it will do anything, because all it will do is fall straight down. It'll probably hit the ring, but I don't think it's gonna hit anybody because it's still centered in the middle. So it might hit the ring post or the ring steps, but I don't think it's actually gonna do anything unless it actually breaks apart, which I doubt.
Yeah.
Which I doubt, because you've seen guys hit into it.
Possibly, right, and it could just possibly lean out towards the crowd, but just by a little.
And if that happened, I guarantee fade to black.
Yeah. And now,
they would also have to cut off the Wi-Fi and 4G because everybody else would be recording it.
Hey guys,
absolutely.
Haven't you noticed Roman Reigns is not like he's normal, coming down to the ring? He kind of has this look like, I'm gonna fucking lose this belt tonight, damn assholes.
Hope so.
Yeah, the best.
And now again, folks, your referee is Mick Foley, a legend in professional wrestling, and he has been in Hell in a Cells. The famous one is with him and Undertaker. So this ought to be really good. I call this tomorrow's show.
That Hell in a Cell, he beat the hell out of that cell.
I just kind of have a bad feeling for Mick Foley for some reason.
Boy, poor Mick can't barely walk. Do you see how he's kind of stiff walking?
Actually, with DDP yoga, from what I understand, it's actually helped his mobility quite a bit.
Yeah, it did the same for, Razor Ramon.
Yeah. And Jake. Actually, it saved Jake's life.
Apparently, it saved Jake's life.
Okay, I guess Mick did not start the match because the bell did not ring.
Actually, it did when it first opened up, when they make the announcement. So, whether or not, the match clearly, it's a Hell in a Cell, so. And again, we talked about Samoa Joe and AJ Styles, where Samoa Joe is not truly pinned, and I guess now they're gonna have a rematch. Must be a winner at the Super Showdown, which means a lot of this shit is being pushed. Which means we're gonna see a rematch between Brie Bella and Miz and Maurice versus the Goat Bellas.
Now here's something for you guys. Here's something for you guys real quick. Sorry, Lance. The WWE Universal Championship, it's still at ringside on the corner. it normally wouldn't even be in the cage. So I guess that's going to come into play soon.
I'd almost say AJ and Joe's gonna go to Survivor Series. Especially with the time differential for Super Showdown, that's the next logical conclusion spot. I mean, when you think about it, they started at SummerSlam and ended at Survivor Series.
All right.
I'm not even sure I'm even gonna bother watching Super Showdown.
Right, same here.
Like I said, if I'm awake, I might. If not,
you know what,
you
guys?
can even watch it on demand afterwards.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can actually pick a time and all get together and watch it.
You know what? Why don't we do that?
Yeah.
All right, we'll have to figure out what day it's on. Then
Well,
maybe when we do our picks for Super Showdown, we can actually set a time after that, after the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, let me just say, Braun Strowman is doing what he's supposed to do, and is manhandling Roman Reigns like he's supposed to.
Yeah. And it's not pretty. He's, like I said, before, he's not a technical wrestler. He's just one of those guys that will throw you around, stomp on you, and just beat the hell out of you. And it's a rarity that we see again, especially nowadays. Back in the 80s, he would have, could you imagine he would have stood up with the likes of Hulk Hogan, Big John Studd,
The one-man
Big Van
gang,
Vader.
Andre.
Oh, hell, he does just the straight up classic giant or monster
Yeah.
style.
Honestly, I think, from what I've read from rumors and or heard from interviews, Andre the Giant was not really the nicest guy in the world.
No.
Yeah, because if he knew if he wanted to, he could change match results on the fly. Because somebody that big and that strong, what are you really going to be able to do in the ring?
Yeah, I think Hulk Hogan. Yeah, even like you said, Hulk Hogan said if he was, I wasn't sure if Andre was going to give me that spot.
Exactly.
But he did.
But Andre liked Hulk.
Yeah. Well, either way, but the point I'm trying to get to is, could you imagine with Roman Reigns versus Andre the Giant?
No, he would have fucking killed him.
No, you're referring to Strowman would have killed Andre.
No, Andre would have killed Roman.
No, Strowman, not Roman. Braun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to disagree. Because Andre the Giant was just a big guy.
Because so the damn chance against Andre the Giant.
Oh God! Look, he's got a Singapore cane. I know, Mick Foley.
The toys are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's real bamboo.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was real bamboo.
Yeah, that was gimmick bamboo right there.
Yeah, that is gimmick bamboo. That's like what that looks like about 3 or 4 hits of a Sandman swing.
Yeah.
Where it was sharp. Yeah, that's gimmick as hell.
Where is Foley anyway?
In the ring.
In the corner.
Oh, is it? Okay. Oh, there he is. They kept on having camera angles where you just didn't see him.
Yeah, I think that's.
Oh. All right, quick question, guys. You think these guys go to the top of the cage, or?
I about guarantee it.
Oh.
That's why they're gonna probably go that almost a whole hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, because right now, actually not necessarily. I got 10:22 p.m.
Yeah.
So far. So this, and they usually end it before 11 o'clock. So this match has got probably about another 15 to 20 minutes before it ends.
Yeah,
Unless
this
they
ain't
really
going
want
to go 11. This ain't
Yeah.
no way in hell. With these two guys, ain't no way.
Yeah. Well, even still, they never really do. Considering now they have that kickoff match that kind of cut short, like I said. Usually between 10:30 and 10:45. Very rarely do they go over that mark unless if it's really a stellar match, main event, or if some reason they go overtime.
It usually gets kind of close to 10 for me.
The first Superman punch.
Oh, he'll do if you make no mistake about it.
Now, here's a question for everybody here. What happens if Ziggler and McIntyre and the Shield all interfere?
You know, I really think that's just a temporary thing. I think once Super Showdown goes, I think we're going to see Strowman break away. That whole short stable, it's makeshift and short term.
I give it to after SummerSlam.
Oh, no, what? SummerSlam?
No, not SummerSlam. I'm sorry, Survivor Series.
Survivor Series? Maybe, but I don't see it.
I'll put it like this: that alliance is done by Rumble, if not Survivor Series.
No, they wouldn't even make it to the Survivor Series. Possibly.
Yeah, I'm saying, it's gonna be done by Rumble. I'm guessing probably.
Rumble's in February. I don't think it's gonna go that far.
I'm just saying about I don't know the names of the stuff between Survivor Series and Rumble.
Oh,
Elimination Chamber.
Between Survivor Series and Rumble, that alliance is dead.
No, I say give it to Survivor Series, then it'll be over.
Yeah, between the two.
Well, we'll have to see what goes on here. And again, fans, this match has been going back and forth. Both guys have been getting their due. Roman's been pretty much holding up. He's the one that's taken most of the abuse of this match. Mick Foley just looked like he's reading his Holy Foley books in the corner.
He's like, y'all just tell me when y'all need me to count.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, he's just kind of just like vaguely walking around, not really, most referees, even in matches,
a little bit.
Well, even in matches like this, a referee, you will see them kind of really dictate the match. I think in this case, usually we see special referees, unless of course they're controversial ones, they kind of tend to just step away and let them do their thing.
Yeah.
And I think this might be the case here.
Yeah, that's what Mick's doing.
Can you imagine if botch count? James says botched count.
And he would know.
Alright, a table's being brung into play right now by Roman Reigns. And it's funny because Roman barely had the strength to pick up that table. Now, here's one thing for everybody.
I don't think it was a matter of strength of lifting it. I think it was just awkward because of the cage.
Yeah.
So he kind of had to maneuver it. So he could just pull it out, lift it up, and throw it in.
Here's a question for everybody here. Are we going to see Mr. Sacco?
Oh!
If somebody tests Mick, probably.
No.
Like if someone kind of screw with Mick, he might bust out the sock. If not, no.
If he does, it's gonna be corny as hell, and I will
I'll laugh my ass off.
No,
honestly,
I don't want to see it. It was funny in its day. It changed mankind's persona. Because Mick Foley is a naturally funny guy, and I think they wanted to take away that dark character and kind of make him into a funny guy, a spoof of the character, which worked. But now, no.
Yeah.
Because, again, we know why the Sacco replaced. It replaced the Mandible Claw.
1, 2.
although it's almost, I can understand why it'd be a little bit more effective than a mandible claw, because it's coming right out of his crotch.
Yeah, in a dirty sock.
Exactly. Zoe, exactly.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Ew.
the best segment that Mr. Sacco's been in when he went to go visit Vince McMahon in the hospital.
The origination of Mr. Sacco.
Yeah.
My favorite moment is whenever he was in the ring with The Rock doing a promo.
Oh, the Rock
And,
connection.
yes, and he had said something other, and Mick Foley cut him off with his own line. He's like, "It doesn't matter what you think." And The Rock's like, "No!"
And he was trying hard not to cry.
Right. And whenever the Rock's sunglasses fell off in the ring, and Mick just like bends down, picks them up, hands it to him. He's like, "Oh yeah."
Hey, did you just notice Roman laugh? Did you see that? Roman was supposed to sell that he was sitting down, and he started laughing. Yeah, he actually started laughing.
When?
When he's picking Roman up before the slam.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it looked like he was laughing. Yeah, like maybe the referee said something that made him laugh. I don't know.
Or maybe he's noticed that Braun Strowman has a nip tuck that came out. Oh, here goes the table. The banquet is about to start.
Well, at least not made out of plastic.
Right.
Yeah. All right, Rick. We are now 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, so we got 30 minutes, or should I say 20 minutes left in this match.
Yeah, and you know what? Unfortunately, I think part of me has to agree with you and Lance that this match is going to end with some kind of controversy with the Shield, and I don't want to see it happen. Unfortunately, I have really that bad feeling in my stomach that says it just might happen.
Here go more Superman punches. And
but
a spear into the
despite all
table.
this, so
Watch.
far it's been a solid match.
Yep. A spear right into it. You know what? These guys have been really sweating a lot. Do you think it's that red cage?
No.
That was like a given that Roman was going to spear freaking Strowman into a table. And we're just waiting on this match.
To end.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. See? There it is.
Oh, God.
There's Ziggler and McIntyre.
Yup.
And here comes the Shield.
Yup. I felt after you guys said it, I'm like, no, the one. I'm like, oh wait, fuck, this is WWE.
Oh, look, they're chasing Ziggler around. He's going to the top. Watch him climb to the top. There's your top rope botch. No, he's actually trying to run away. Up, and he's going into the cage. There.
And it's actually giving both Reigns and Strowman a break. As you can see, they're both just laying down, relaxed, and saying, okay, need to catch my breath.
Hey, let's chill for a minute, cause
oh, did you catch that?
Here comes the commentary table. It's being
just as the commentary takes out, one of the guy pulls out the fucking like some kind of a lock.
Yep. Okay, let's see if they
Yep. Look, they pull out the book.
Yeah, no, he pulled out his receiver out of it. And there goes
but one of the other commentators pulled out that looked like some kind of those old school book locks with the locks.
Yep.
Whatever the fuck you call them. Oh. Yep. I don't think you go all the way to the top. They're probably gonna do the side, the side spot.
Yep. Where Ziggler's gonna go through it.
No, wait a minute, hold on.
Ziggler's climbing up. Rollins is looking to go after him. Yep. Up, here they go.
Freaking idiots.
Here they go. They're, now Rollins is chasing Ziggler to the top. Now they're both in the top. And they're both fighting in the top like little schoolgirls with those phony hits.
He's like, oh my god.
Yeah. Rollins, can he suplex him? No, blocked
Oh my
it.
god.
Here comes McIntyre taking a year and a day to get up there.
Oh.
Yeah. McIntyre can't get his
Please
feet in the
no.
holes.
Oh.
I'm waiting to see fucking Dean like racing up there like the Energizer Bunny.
Where?
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
The lunatic
No,
is climbing
no.
up. Now, lunatic
Dean,
is
get
with a
your ass
Singapore
fucking
cane.
down. You dumb fuck.
Dean is with a Singapore cane in his back. Like
I was gonna say maybe he's trying to get a spot for Deadpool 3.
he would be a good villain for it. And now they all four are going to be fighting. Well, super kick by Ziggler on Rollins. Uh-oh. Ambrose with the damn Singapore cane, and he's beating everybody.
I swear it would have been hilarious while he was crying if climbing. That Renee Young yells out, "Oh my God, get your fucking ass down, you stupid ass!"
Well, now it's McIntyre and Ambrose. The two crazies are fighting up there. Oh, double clothesline on the top of the cage. And now all four are knocked on the top. All four of them are knocked on the top. And two knocked out in the bottom. Rick, I called the schmaz.
Seth is like, "Damn, my hand hurts."
This is Jesus Christ.
This is overkill.
The mess.
Ziggler is trying to scrape himself down. Meanwhile, finally, I was gonna say Big Show, Braun Strowman, and Roman Reigns are slowly starting to get back up. Uh-oh. Will Ziggler be the one falling off? Because he's getting in position. Ziggler's getting in the position.
God. Oh my God.
Yep. Ziggler is getting into the position where the Spanish commentary table is.
I just gotta say, whenever they do this shit, it scares the fuck out of me.
Yep, I believe this was
Planned.
Kevin Owens and was it Seth Rollins that did the similar spot?
I think so, yes.
I forget the combination. I know it was I know that Owens has done that spot. Seth Rollins has done that spot. I think even Dean Ambrose on a different match.
Yep. Well, don't forget also Jericho, and I forgot. I don't think it was Batista, but somebody else.
And of course, you have Shane McMahon, who's done his top, the leap of faith move.
Mm-hmm.
And of course,
Let me just say this, guys. What else is funny about this match that you noticed?
Oh my God, that was a horrible.
I don't know what it is. I ain't that far yet.
Dean, both Rollins and Ziggler took themselves out of the match, and they fell straight down.
What the blue bloody fucking hell?
What?
That is like the worst botch of the night.
Now, here's something for you fans, really, who are watching
hold
this.
On.
Don't forget, we have Ambrose. Uh-oh. Lights are going on. Brock is in the ring. Coming, Brock with Paul Heyman.
What?
Brock!
Yeah.
The fuck?
And Brock is sporting a little bit of...
I thought we was done with him for a while.
Well, I guess just...
God.
I guess like
I
Kevin
think Andy
Owens.
fell asleep on us.
Yeah. Oh shoot! He just kicked the door right fucking off.
Yeah, that's.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Oh, and he started growing his UFC beard.
Yep.
Oh lord.
Oh my god. Oh, wow, Jesus.
I'm actually
Paul Heyman
aggravated up.
just maced McFoley. He just maced McFoley.
Oh my god.
And he smashes
Wow.
Braun Strowman with the chair, with the broken table.
Broken table,
And
yeah.
now he did it to Roman Reigns.
Oh my god.
Oh, and he broke the table on Braun's
You know what
back.
this means, guys, right?
Triple
You know
threat
what this
match.
means right here? Super Showdown, triple threat
Yeah,
match.
unfortunately.
Alright.
It means Lesnar's not done with the WWE just yet.
Well, guys, there's one more thing. There is no disqualifications, counts out, or knockout. This has to be a winner. You have to have a winner.
What the hell's he doing in there?
He's making sure that everybody does their part, Lance.
No, I just came out of the bathroom. What the hell?
Oh, so you just saw that? Oh, okay, yeah.
He kicked in the door, plumb off the hinge. And Heyman Mace Foley.
Yep.
This is crap.
I said it was going to be a schmoz.
Anything with Roman Reigns.
I was
Anything
not
with Reigns is
expecting.
crap.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, ow, 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 ow.
Yeah.
Poor
That didn't look good.
He is such a fucking. He wrestles so stiff, it pays very little care for his
Yep.
opponents when he's working.
Dumb fuck.
Now, again, folks, there has to be a winner. So these guys have now been beaten up. Foley is down. And
Yeah.
Hold on.
now another referee.
If I was one of them, I know that they're in pain.
Wait.
I get that. I understand that. I would roll my way out and like crawl out.
Wait, whoa.
The referee just
please.
called it? Wait a minute.
What?
The second referee just canceled the match.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Dear God, WWE, I hate you.
You took what could have been. Oh god, and he can't continue. Meanwhile, Roman's rolling around like, no. I'm sorry. I am officially pissed off. That was.
All right, fans, and that was the SummerSlam. I keep thinking SummerSlam. Hell in a Cell coverage from us, and we've got a few more minutes before we can end our stream right here. Real quick,
right.
You know what? Let's get this out of the way. This is our Hell in a Cell reaction. Rick, you want to take it away?
Oh yeah, well, okay. So the match just ended between Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar pretty much showed up at with Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns for the Raw title. It was a good match for what it was. We expected the Shield and the and Ziggler and McIntyre to come down. We didn't expect to see Brock Lesnar. He came in, it was pretty good, and then they ended a Hell in a Cell match and no disqualification. Or I'm sorry, or they threw it out. I have never seen that in a Hell in a Cell before, and it's outright fucking appalling. Hell in a Cell means you're supposed to go through hell. It does not stop. And now you have these referees. Oh God, just kill me, please.
The rest were horrible.
In a no contest.
Yeah.
And somebody explain that to me.
You know what? And throughout all the times that we've seen Kane interfere in the first Hell in a Cell match with Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, and Shawn still got the win, We have seen other matches where people have gone in and destroyed things, and they still had to continue the match. Again, this was one of those things that it just didn't make any sense whatsoever. We are in our reaction. Let's go to you, Lance. What did you think of the pay-per-view?
Up until Ronda and the last match, it was a very good show. Ronda, yeah, okay, I guess she's greener than horse shit. I mean, greener than horse shit. But how the hell can Hell in a Cell end in a no contest? No, damn it, no. Anyway, WWE, quit doing bullshit finishes for your main events.
All right.
We had the Roman with Lesnar thing at SummerSlam was a bullshit finish. Tonight, the second pay-per-view, or the first pay-per-view after SummerSlam, was a bullshit finish. Vince and WWE creative, quit doing that.
All right, let's go to you, Zori, real quick. What did you think of Hell in a Cell?
It was awful. I'm not happy.
All right, let's go to you, Johnny.
You know, as long as my New Day won, I could care less about all the other matches.
They did win.
Hey, well, I mean,
Let's go to you, Andy.
What a complete bullshit finish, and Stephanie and Triple H went fucking right up the arse, pair of them, with a rusty cock.
I do that to Stephanie, but then again, I'm a kinky bastard too, dude.
I wouldn't fuck Stephanie with yours.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Let's go quickly. We did talk about in the beginning of the pay-per-view that it was SmackDown versus Raw, and not in those sense, but they were SmackDown matches and Raw matches. Rick, I'm going to give this fully to SmackDown for the way better matches.
You know what? I have to agree with you. The Bayley and Charlotte match, that was definitely a top-notch match. And then you had the Samoa Joe AJ Styles. That match was great. The ending ended controversial, but it was nothing that hasn't been seen before, as opposed to the fucking atrocity that we just saw in the main event.
All right, let's go to you, Lance. Which brand pulled it off?
SmackDown, absolutely. I mean, had the way better women's title match with Becky and Charlotte. Had the way better tag match. Had the way better Hell in a Cell. A long story short, Paige and her kinkiness self and her whole brand beat Raw. It is what it is.
All right, let's go to you, Zoe. SmackDown or Raw?
I do have to say Raw. Or, I'm sorry, no, not Raw, SmackDown. Sorry.
I was about to kick you out of the call, Kayla. You realize that?
No.
HBR.
I took my sleep aids. I'm half out of it.
All right. Andy, let's go to you. Who do you think, SmackDown or Raw?
Definitely SmackDown.
All right, Johnny.
How are you doing?
100% SmackDown.
All right, folks. You know what? And again, let's go over the winners here. It is AJ Styles. He kept his title, defeating Samoa Joe. Ronda Rousey kept the Raw Women's Championship. Randy Orton with the ear twist would beat Jeff Hardy. Becky Lynch is your new SmackDown Women's Champion. The Miz and Maurice over Brie and Daniel. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre over the Shield brothers to keep their titles. And New Day over Rusev and Aiden English. This has been our coverage of Hell in a Cell. And I gotta say, great matches for the SmackDown brand. Really good. Down from even the women's. The best women's match I've seen in a long time. Becky and Charlotte. All the other matches, AJ and Joe. You just couldn't compete against Raw with its bad matches and bad decisions. So with that, I'm gonna say, everybody, thanks for watching. But before we go, we've got our, you know what it is, that time again. It's for them ads. and that is we're going to sit down and everybody's going to get their turn. I am Joseph Scoldren Knight, the host of HWR4 Corner Rants, and you can also find me doing on my streams on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Just do the hashtag Scoldren's Realm. You can also go to www.scoldrensrealm.com, where we have not only all my reviews, my blogs, and my video game reviews and playthroughs. So you want to check that out. Also, you can get the HWR t-shirts all in there. Just click on the shop. Lance Man, tell everybody about Lance Moss TV.
Well, every once in a while I go live on Lance Moss TV with friends. I never know who's going to show up. And every Friday I put out a video around 12:30 Central, 1:30 Eastern, and whatever you do the math to find out whatever time it is in your area code or time zone. I'm sorry. And well, you can be on Twitter. It's at Lance Moss TV. And yeah, subscribe.
All right, let's go to Zoe. She is from Kentucky's Own Wrestling. Tell us all about it.
Alrighty, well, you guys can catch me on Facebook on my fan page at Zoe Nightshade, or on my regular page at Kayla Hobbs, and even on HWR constantly. As far as what's going on this coming weekend, we have another show for Kentucky's Own Wrestling. Come out and see us if you're in the area of Williamsburg at their National Guard Armory.
All right. And he is, come on, Kelly, you got to say it better than I do.
The Uber of Westchester.
Yeah.
That's the only best part of the show. You know that, right?
Absolutely.
Oh my God, I love you guys.
Johnny,
Absolutely.
You know, right now I have a certain area that's a little sticky. I've got to explain the jack shit.
Run, Zoe.
hey, you got a better upper than.
No, I'm the one who needs to run.
Yeah, hey, at least you got something to look up to instead of that last match. So, Johnny.
Yeah, we'll rise to a challenge.
Yeah. Johnny, tell us about the Uber.
Absolutely, man. If anybody wants to join Uber, now's the time. There's plenty of bonuses and incentives for everyone. You just make as much money as you want. Be out there as long as you need to be. And the best part about Uber is you're taking back your day. Anybody wants to ride for Uber, it's very simple. You can go to my YouTube page, the Uber of Westchester. Down at the bottom, subscribe, and you'll see my referral code. If not, you could also catch me on Instagram at the Uber of Westchester. Just underscore every other word.
All right. Andy, tell us everybody about Still Taunted.
Yes, we did an investigation last night, so you can wait for the video to come out. It'll be posted, usual, YouTube, Facebook, and the website. And if you want to catch the latest information, we're at www.stokehaunted.com. That video should be up hopefully Wednesday at the latest this coming week.
All right. Thank you all. And for everybody listening out there, from James to Billy to George to everybody who participated and listened to our podcast and stream, we do appreciate it. Again, with that, check us on Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for our Four Corners rants, and check out everybody else's show. So with that, my fellow listeners, it's time to say good night. Lance?
Buy the shirt!
Yep, buy the shirt indeed. And I'll put that up there real quick. There it is. Buy the shirt.